Hi everyone and welcome to AFTV's watch along of Arsenal's Carabao Cup third round game against Bolton. With me in the studio, I've got to my left my boy Frank in the building. What are you saying, Frank?
I'm good, Laurie. How are you?
Not too bad at all, man. Not too bad at all. I was on family duty today. I had to attend the funeral. But that went well and I'm hoping that today's going to go well. But before any ado, let me introduce my guest to my right here, Turkish in the building. He's been winding me up about boxing, but we're here to talk about football.
Yeah, we are.
So I'm not going to let you do that.
We'll keep that to LL Sports, man.
Yeah, we will. Check out that channel, by the way, LL Sports and News. I hope Robbie doesn't mind if I give it a little plug. But yeah, new channel talking about boxing, football, and any relevant sports stories. So yeah, give me a
subscribe,
like, share, and subscribe.
All of that stuff.
Right, let's get down to business. Can I ask Frank to go through the two teams, or do you want me to do it?
You've got them up, I think, so best you go through them.
I know you would have talked about this on the
There was only me on there, so
on the Starting 11 show, but there is a method to my madness because I did note on the drive in to work, Arsenal with a 16-year-old goalkeeper today, Porter. What was your thoughts on that? I mean, when I heard that, I was quite flabbergasted that a team like Arsenal are relying on a 16-year-old. The man should be at home doing his homework.
Yeah, it's a good opportunity for him. Yeah, I mean, it's mad. It is mad.
It's kind of mad, isn't it? That a club like Arsenal find themselves in a position where somebody should be at home.
Yeah, Robbie was reading
in
that.
bed by 9 o'clock. He sees it playing football in front of X amount of fans. But
players are coming through younger and younger now, it seems. So we had a few choices there: 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds.
Well, one of the keepers was cup tied, right?
Yeah, the one we bought. Yeah. But let's see, if you want me to start moaning before the match has started, then let's not talk about it because I don't understand it. But yeah.
No, I was just curious to hear your thoughts.
That's why he's starting, because we've signed the keeper that's cup tied.
Yeah, but
that's why he's starting that.
Frank, you're a goalkeeper. What was your thoughts?
I mean, we can't really do anything about it. Obviously, we're in a situation where, like Turkish said, our goalkeeper, our backup goalkeeper, who we would normally have playing these cup games, can't play in the Carabao Cup, so we'll have to wait to see him until the FA Cup. And obviously our first team goalkeeper's out with a slight knock. I'm hoping that's nothing too serious because we've had plenty of injuries recently. David Raya is the last person we need to be seeing injured. I'm quite surprised that it's this specific goalkeeper because we've had the likes of, Alexi Rojas at the club for quite a few years at a youth level. He's played for the Colombian national team at youth level, so I was quite surprised that it wasn't him. But 16 years old, Arsenal's youngest starter ever. I'm looking forward to seeing what he's got. I'm looking forward to seeing what he's got to offer.
I'm also looking forward to what he's got to offer, but I must say it's with a little bit of trepidation because if I'm the Bolton coach or manager, I'm saying that every time you get the ball into Arsenal's half and you're on site, shoot, because you never know what could happen. Listen, man, I really hope it goes well for him today. I'm sure he's a good keeper. Let's hope he has an outstanding debut and keeps a clean sheet. But moving on through the team, there are a few outliers that are getting an opportunity today. You've got Nichols, Kivior. I mean, okay, we know what he's about, Kivior, but he's really featured this season, so it's an opportunity for him to stake his claim. Calafiore's not played much football, but been involved. Lewis Skelly, looking forward to seeing him. Ranieri, of course, we know all about him, but again, looking forward to seeing what he's got. Jorginho, Declan Rice make up the rest of the midfield, and going forward, Saka, Jesus, and Raheem Sterling. Debut today. Turkish, what do you reckon? Looking forward to seeing his debut?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing a few of them, to be honest with you. Like Lewis Skelly, Ranieri, Sterling's one of them as well. Calafiori at centre-back. We haven't seen him there. Obviously, we only got to see him start last week, actually, a couple of days ago. Sorry, Arteta's doing his interview. It'd be nice to see what he's saying at the moment. But
he's been smiling a lot recently.
I've liked the way he's been in interviews. I've liked the way he's kind of the attitude and character, and it's been good because some of the questions. To be honest, I even like Pep and how he answered that silly question about the Rodri stuff. So, yeah. But on a side note, I think Arteta's picked the perfect team for me. From what we've got fit, it's a good mix of experience, youth. Ranieri's surrounded by experience. He's surrounded by Jesus in front of him, Sterling and Saka either side of him, Jorginho and Rice just behind him, let's say. And defensively, Calafiori and Kivior, Polish and Italian internationals. And then they've got young fullbacks next to them and a young keeper behind. So I think it's a good mix. I think we should win the game with that attack. We should score goals. All right, we've got a 16-year-old keeper and they got Nolan in the studio there as well. And if they have a player like him, that's the sort of player that would cause a 16-year-old keeper problems, a sort of striker. So I don't know much about Bolton. That's the thing. All I know
Yeah, I
is
mean,
I expect us
I
to
think
score
they're struggling
3-4
a bit.
goals.
Yeah, I mean,
But-
Bolton come into this game, and they're not in the best of form, actually. They're a League One side, so that's 2 divisions down from us. They're 19th out of 24 teams. They played 6 games this season, won 2, 1 draw, 3 losses, conceded 11 goals, scored 7. So they're not in the best form. And let's be honest, man, this should be fairly routine for Arsenal. And I say that, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but if we don't win today, there's something up. I mean, even with the amount of changes we've made, even with the 16-year-old keeper, we should be beating Bolton quite comfortably.
Look, they're talking about Sterling. Now, Sterling should score today.
100%.
That's the expectation for
Definitely.
me. He should score a goal. I mean, I look at, his cameos so far this season haven't been great, but albeit it's been a few minutes, 15 here, 15 there, let's say. Now we get to start against a side that, we should be putting away, we should have chances against. He's the most experienced attacker of the lot there in terms of, playing at the highest level in this Premier League and English football. So this is a big chance for him. I look at last week, Man United, both Garnacho, Rashford, for example, use the competition to get goals and maybe build up some confidence and whatnot. We know the left side, Martinelli, work rate, off the ball, there's not many you can compare him to in that department in the league, because there's not many that will put in a shift like him from the left wing. But we also know that we need an attacking spark as well, and in that department he struggled, but Trossard has struggled starting as well. So there is an opportunity for Sterling here, and we've got a couple good home games coming up in the Premier League in terms of expectation. 6 points hopefully should be, what is it, Leicester, Southampton. So if he has a good game today, if he scores a goal or two like I expect, I think we all here and we're nodding, we all expect, then you give the manager something to think about on the weekend, maybe come off the bench and do something, and then you might get a start in the Premier League too, or we got PSG soon as well.
Yeah, I must say that if you're Raheem Sterling and you're getting an opportunity to make your home debut and you're coming up against Bolton, again, no disrespect, but the draw couldn't have been much kinder to you. So I'm expecting him to do his thing today. I'm not saying he's necessarily going to score, but we are expected to see something from him, yeah, Frank?
No, absolutely, because obviously it was a situation where we kind of signed Raheem Sterling because Martinelli wasn't in the best of form, and obviously over the last 2 games, in my opinion, I think we've seen a lot, last 2 league games at least. I don't want to include Atalanta in that because he wasn't fantastic in the Atalanta game, but I definitely think there was a lot of praise from my side in terms of his performances in the derby, and of course in the game against City he played absolutely fantastically. So we're in a situation now where Martinelli potentially looks like he could be coming back into form, and the person that has been signed to almost be his replacement, he's got a point to prove now. And I absolutely, I don't want to disrespect Bolton too much because you never know what can happen in a cup game like this. But Sterling's definitely a player that I kind of expect, given his level of experience, to, contribute to a goal or an assist, at least. At least.
Okay. Well, listen, I'm not going to go that far, but I would expect him to have a positive impact.
What do you mean that far?
No, you can't expect that he's going to score.
Of course you can.
Well,
A player of Raheem Sterling's quality.
you would back him to score, or
No,
at
I
least.
expect you. I don't actually back. I don't know what to back right now, but I'm saying I expect him to score. You can't say
Well,
that's going
it's not
too
like he's
far.
playing centre forward. You know what I mean? He's playing up top. Yes, I get that.
left-sided forward or whatever they call it these
Yeah,
days. It's not
yeah.
exactly left midfield
The
anymore.
inside
either.
forward.
He's known.
Well, put it this way. Put it like this. If he doesn't score today, but he has a good game or a very good game, then that's possible, right? I'm not saying that just because he's in the starting lineup today and you're playing Bolton, he must score. But I do agree that we are expecting him to impact the game in a positive way. But I don't want to dwell on that. Let's talk about this competition, because I know this competition tends to attract contrasting views from some of the fans. So I'm in the school of thought, I'm going to put my cards on the table, that not only do we need to win this game today, I say we need to win a domestic trophy. And we've not won this competition since, I think, 1992/3. Some fans, I think it's fair to say, look down on this competition a little bit. I know Robbie's used phrases in the past like we've got bigger fish to fry. But let me start by asking you, Frank, how important is this competition to you? There's 4 trophies to go for in a season: Carabao Cup, FA Cup, and of course the Premier League and the Champions League. I know this Carabao Cup will probably be
Mm.
the least prioritised.
Yeah.
But it's still important.
Yeah, of course.
Yes or no?
I think I completely agree with you. Then, do you know what's funny? I went back and saw an interview that I did 7 years ago on AFTV where I basically called it a BTEC FA Cup. But that was around the time that we were at least winning FA Cups, and it's been 4 years since we've won a major trophy.
Well, it will be 5.
5 years nearly since we've run a major trophy. Yeah, because it will be February 2025.
Yeah,
the final if we get
would.
there. So, like you said, it's not the most important trophies, but not the most important should not mean important at all. Ultimately, it's a trophy that I and a lot of younger Arsenal fans haven't ever seen us win. We last won the trophy, I think, 7 or 8 years before I was even born.
Wow.
So it's something that I want to see us win. And again, it might not be the most important, but least important shouldn't mean not important at all.
Turkish?
Yeah, I mean, Frank essentially said it. It's because of how hungry we are that the competition has increased in value for us. But it's I used the analogy earlier. It's still a starter, and and when you're very hungry, you look forward to a starter. I get that, and I want a starter. Don't get me wrong, but as soon as you finish a starter, you're expecting the main course, right? And you can do without the starter for the main course. The main course is the most important thing. You need to eat after being hungry for so long, and this would be nice, yes, 100%. And if we can get to the semi-finals, doing what we're doing today in terms of mixing it up, giving the youngsters a chance and whatnot. Obviously, luck of the draw as well comes into play. Then that's perfect for me. And then obviously, depending on who you get, then if you are in it, go a bit stronger. But essentially, this is the first time I'm looking forward to a League Cup game for Arsenal for a long time. Usually, I don't really care too much about it. This time, I'm thinking, the youngsters, I want to see what they're about pre-season. They done well. This actually means something. So yeah, League Cup, nice starter, yes please. But main course, it doesn't deviate from that. We can't leave the season with just a starter. So yeah, it'd be nice to have it, but
Yeah, we're just seeing the teams take the pitch now. It looks like the stadium is filling up. I do expect it to be fairly full today. And I'm expecting Arsenal to take this seriously. I mean, in the past, Frank, the manager has garnered some criticism because some fans, and you know what, I'm going to put myself in that group as well.
Yeah,
I said that he's not taken the domestic competitions as seriously as he might. If you look back on some of the exits we've made in this competition and the FA Cup, and you look at the teams, you think we could have gone stronger. That seems to indicate that the manager has not prioritised domestic competition sufficiently. Is that something you agree with or not?
No, absolutely. And obviously over the last couple of seasons especially, we looked at a situation last year where we got knocked out early in this competition by West Ham and the team was nowhere near as strong as it needed to be. I think
I was at that game.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Was that not the game that we played what's his name in? The youth player. He went on loan to Swansea in the end. I can't remember his name.
I know that was you know why I remember
Charles
that
Sego
game well.
Jr. Was that the game we played? Did we play him against West Ham or was it?
I'll tell you why that game was. I'll tell you
Yeah.
why that game
Go
was
on.
significant, or why it stays in the memory for me. Anyway, it's because Declan Rice was going back to West Ham for the first
Yes,
time.
exactly that.
And he didn't start
Yeah.
him. Remember, he didn't start him.
Absolutely.
Everyone said, "Oh, he's going to rest him."
Yeah.
And then when we were about 3-0 down, he brings him on.
Of course.
In the second half, which left a lot of people scratching their heads as to why.
No, of course, absolutely. But look, I know Bolton are a team a couple leagues down, and ultimately, whilst we have got a lot of youth players in this team should still be strong enough to at least compete with a League One team.
Oh,
at the
way
same.
too strong.
Obviously, I'm interested to see how the goalkeeper, looks in this game. Obviously, he's a very young goalkeeper, the youngest starter for Arsenal in our history, and apparently he's only 5'11". So obviously, David Ray is not the tallest of goalkeepers, but being under 6 foot as a goalkeeper, trust me, I know it isn't very helpful. But I'll be interested to see how he does.
Turkish, do you think the manager has not disrespected these types of competitions, but has not prioritised it as well as he should?
no, I don't think he has disrespected it. I just don't think it's been good enough.
What do you mean?
Because you do rotate. Over the years we've gone out and people might question the rotation and all of that, but the reality is you do rotate in the League Cup, but it just hasn't been good enough. But at the same time, we've faced, Man City here, we've in the FA Cup, Liverpool in the FA Cup, Brighton, League Cup, West Ham. We haven't, gone out against. Actually, there was 1 year Forest, I think, beat us.
Was that the FA Cup?
FA Cup,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm just talking about
They've done it
domestic
twice,
cups in
yeah.
general. So we have to perform better. It's not to say you go strong in all these competitions, because people tend to think once you rotate, you're not taking it too serious. But like Frank said, You know, we are now surely at a stage where not only do we expect to start winning league titles, but we expect to be challenging for multiple honours, because that's something we haven't done. So, and again, that's not going strong in every competition by starting the same 11, 12, 13 players in all competitions. That's trusting the squad, because after 5 years of investment now, you'd expect that the squad is built, you know, to challenge on all fronts. And in the summer we saw a mixed side, youth players come in, and we played the same football. Pre-season, not competitive. Today it is somewhat.
Okay, we're about to kick off. Just very quickly before that, Frank, your prediction for today?
Look, we've got a really strong front three up there, and obviously, you know, we've got international centre backs out there, an Italian international like Turkish said, and a Polish international. In terms of a score prediction, you know, I'll be slightly disappointed if it's not at least 3-0. Slightly disappointed.
That sounds quite affirmative. Turkish?
Yeah, I said 4-0. Well, I said 5-0 starting 11.
No, you bring it down to 4.
I said 4 earlier in the week, and then 5 because Lee said 4 today. But yeah, 4-5 I'm expecting. But
well, I'm going to keep it fairly consistent. I was asked earlier today what I thought the score would be, and I said 3-0. And again, I'm trying not to be disrespectful of the opponent, but if you look at the two teams' lineups where both respective teams are in their leagues, it can only be an Arsenal win. They're at home. Some of the guys playing today are very, very good, experienced players. You would expect them to win and win comfortably. So, yeah, I'm going 3-0. But let's see.
Come on, Arsenal.
And Arsenal started the game, as you might expect,
That's a foul.
in possession of the ball. They've just got a free kick just inside Bolton's half. And, yeah.
I'm really interested to see how Lewis Skelly plays in this game, because obviously it's a position that he's played a lot during pre-season as well, and obviously he came on in that position in the City game at left back, but he's not actually naturally a left back, but obviously I think naturally he's a defensive midfielder, but he has been playing really well in that role against bigger teams, so a team that's probably a little bit more to his level. I'll be interested to see how well he does in that position.
Sure. I would expect Arsenal by the end of this game to be registering something around 70% possession in this game.
easy.
Which is a welcome return, because in their last couple of games, I mean, obviously the City game was an anomaly because of the sending off. But one thing where I am looking forward to this game is that tonight the players get an opportunity to express themselves. We've had a couple of rearguard performances recently.
Nice.
The Atalanta one and in fact, you could put the Tottenham one in that as well. We've been away from home. The opposition team have had the ball the majority of the time, but today we should enjoy the majority of the possession and should be able to express ourselves and play some attacking football. We've come under a little bit of criticism. Some of it's been a bit unfair.
I don't get the criticism. Like, I would fully understand it if we're not getting results. But at the end of the day, you know, it's nearly October and we've still yet to taste defeat. So I, in my personal opinion, I genuinely couldn't care less about the style of football we play as long as we continue to get results. So I think people are being, you know, way too harsh in that sense towards Arsenal.
Yeah, some of that criticism has come from the usual haters, but nevertheless, there have even been some Arsenal fans that have said, look, you know, we do need to try and establish a bit more fluidity in our attack, because we've not looked that good going forward. I mean, some people forget about the Tottenham, Atalanta and City games. People were saying that even before then.
Yeah, I get it, but like I think it just goes back to the point for me about, you know, criticize that and have a problem with that if we're not getting results. While we're still unbeaten in all competitions at the moment, you know, just let us be.
Yeah, well, I mean, people will always criticize Arsenal. There ain't no winning, so don't expect anything from anyone. Trust me on that.
But to be fair, Turkish, you've had... they're in here.
Probably should have.
First opportunity on goal has gone Bolton's way. They caught us on the break there, and
probably should be.
They had an opportunity. In fact, it looks like he should have scored that. What do you reckon?
I think so. We're going to see it again now, but the keeper was taken
sloppy
out
from Arsenal there. Look, he's unmarked.
Oh yeah.
He should be getting on target.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
Forcing a block in there or something.
Calafiori gives the ball away
It's
there.
not great from Calafiori to be fair.
It's sloppy. Then he pushes him.
Yeah, but the keeper comes to
If
claim.
that guy, you know when he pushed him there, if he goes down, not touching the ball, that could easily have been a penalty as well.
I think it was all right. It wasn't too hard.
Arfield, is he not the one that played for Bournemouth?
Yeah,
He is, yeah, I thought so.
And he's not the young Arfield either. He's the one that's been around the block. But bit of a wake-up call for Arsenal there.
Yeah,
Even at
absolutely.
this level, you can't afford to be sloppy, man.
Super chat here from AFC Max. Big up Turkish and Frank and Laurie. Turkish, that Big Six show was mad. Big C was so rattled, and the fact that he was deflecting away from his performance to Liverpool, Spurs and Chelsea was funny, popcorn worthy.
Love, man. Love for the super chat. Hey, Max is always supporting, man. Yeah, Big Six it's been enjoyable, to say the least. Glad I can say that, because a couple of years ago, yeah, it wasn't quite enjoyable.
The dark times.
They'll have to wake up a bit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, 5's gone. Nothing's really. We haven't really been.
To be fair.
Well, the only opportunity on goal so far has come right.
Oh, Josh, come on. That's a foul, apparently.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I didn't think
I
that
think
was...
he got a bit fortunate there.
I don't think that was a foul.
Yeah.
I think he got him. It looked like he got him anyway.
I mean, Bolton did the right thing there. They're up against Josh Nichols, who's
Yeah.
a diminutive figure, and he's got a big, lumbering Bolton forward on his
No, of
case.
course,
He just kind of nudged him.
You can't help but feel that they're probably going to attack the wings a little bit because it's the youth players down
yeah.
that left and right hand side.
Of course.
Come on, Arsenal.
And it goes straight to penalties, right?
Yeah.
Carabao Cup does, yeah.
Yeah.
If it's a draw.
Yeah, it does.
This is a big game for the likes of Gabby Jesus. He needs a goal badly. He needs a performance.
Yes, Jesus, Sterling, I think, massive games for both
Yeah.
of them. 'Cause
Yeah,
like I
those-
said, we've got a good run of games coming up. Leicester, PSG, Southampton, all at home. You know, you'd expect that if you have a good performance today, you'll be starting one of those.
Of course, absolutely.
Oh, that was
A bit sloppy.
Ranieri give the ball away there. They've got to be.
Yeah, we've given
Some of them are looking a little bit sloppy. It has to be said. You can't underestimate your opposition and give away the ball like that. Can't wake up.
Yeah, we've given it away a few times. It's not been the greatest of starts. Bolton have seen a lot of the ball as well, so that might prove your theory about 70% possession wrong immediately. Go on, Deck.
Yeah, we need to get a bit of control in it, because we haven't had none of that.
See, what you don't want is for a team like Bolton, who probably come to the Emirates today, but a little bit of apprehension. What you don't want to do is give these guys confidence. You know what I mean? So you've got to keep your foot in their neck.
Yeah, we've
Hopefully
got,
score early.
regardless of
Go
the
on, Ethan.
league
Take
form.
it to them. That's nice.
Go on, Ethan. Well done.
Very nice.
That's lovely.
Very nice. Wide.
Out wide. Raheem Sterling, will he take on the fullback? He cuts inside.
Box that.
Looking for some good delivery. That's
Good
not
ball.
bad.
Saka. Oh, score.
Oh, unlucky.
Okay.
Gabriel
Well, we've had a
Jesus,
chance. There's
yeah.
a start.
Who
Corner
headed that
to
down?
Arsenal.
Saka.
Sorry?
Who headed that down? Saka.
What, the first one from the ball? I think it was Saka.
Yeah.
What, from Sterling? Yeah,
Yeah, it was
Sterling
Saka.
to Saka.
He hung it up at the far post.
Yeah.
I think it was Saka.
Oh, yeah.
Nice
No,
little
he done
back.
well there, to be
Yeah,
fair.
nice. No, nice.
That's not a bad effort by
That's good, that's good.
Gabby. He's
Hopefully
gone
we-
back with the braids, man.
Yeah, hopefully we can get more of them Saka corners.
Is that a
we saw
tribute
against
to
City.
Sterling? Because it looks like every time he's on the pitch with Sterling, the man gets his braid.
Come on. Let's get
As
there.
we all know, we've been pretty good from corners this season, but there's no
No, Gabriel.
Gabriel tonight. See, somebody else can step up. Maybe Kivior can get his head on.
Another one from Calafiori, maybe.
Yeah, they're both tall, so should still have some threat in there. Rice is still in there. Saka's still taking it, so
Need a good delivery on this. Saka.
Mm,
Mediocre
not bad.
delivery.
go on.
But
Give him
we've
some
retained
ace.
possession, which is good. Nichols back to Saka.
Box that. Oh, good cut
I want
back.
to see him take him on.
Oh,
That's
well
it.
done. Well
No,
done. In.
That's it. That's nice. Hung up.
Ah,
Oh,
very
It's a
nice.
good ball with a weak foot as well.
yeah.
Let's get it under. Jorginho's second start of the season, isn't it?
Believe so.
That's a nice idea, but the execution wasn't quite right.
Got another super chat here from AFC Max. Turkish, we will have the last laugh in the end when we win trophies this season and the Premier League and go far in the UEFA Champions League. Turkish, your predictions of winning a trophy in the next 28 months will come true, my brother.
18 months, but yeah.
18 months,
Fingers crossed, man. We need it this season, man. We need something.
Definitely need something this season.
We're starting to grow into the game a bit now, in the last 5 minutes or so.
Yeah. It's what you want, positivity. Let's watch Saka shine here, taking on
There
players,
is.
creating space.
Right,
Plays the
cut
ball
inside.
out to Sterling.
Bang. Oh, no, maybe not there.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Oh, it's a
Oh.
good idea. Good idea.
Yeah, it wasn't on the
Nice
same
watch,
page,
Sterling.
man. That was nice.
I mean, let's have it right. Bolton are going to defend deep today. So we got to expect that. I don't want to hear no complaints from Arsenal fans. Oh, all they did was come to the Emirates and defend. We knew what they were going to do. So come on now.
The question's
It's
being
up
asked.
to us to play through the lines and nullify what they do there. So
Question in the chat's being asked about who, in terms of the captaincy today. Jorginho's been given the armband. I'm not quite sure that Mikel knows who his vice is, because correct me if I'm wrong, but Gabriel Jesus is supposed to be the vice captain, though.
I know he's in the leadership group.
Yeah, of course, but then you've got Jorginho with the captain's armband. You've got Bukayo Saka on the pitch, who captained the other day. You've got Gabriel Jesus as the official vice captain there, but somehow Jorginho's ended up with the armband.
I reckon
It's a
they've
strange
got
one.
a leadership group,
Yeah.
and it gets passed around as and when. I think that's how it goes. Because I mean, Saka was captain the other day. I wasn't really sure about that, to be honest.
I liked it.
Did you?
Do you know what? I think he after
It's
the
very symbolic,
the
wasn't it?
rise, the success that he's had for the club, and obviously coming through Hale End, I think he deserved it.
It's a nice tribute,
Odegaard's
but
absence.
really
Yeah, of
and
course.
truly, Saka is many things. But I wouldn't have him down as a captain, I must say. But hey, it is what it is. Oh, that's a nice
good
ball.
ball. Oh,
Unlucky.
just a bit heavy.
Unlucky.
Again, nice idea. The execution wasn't quite right, but
Close.
yeah, not too bad at all.
That's what we need from Sterling, man. Those sorts of runs,
Yeah.
man. I don't think Martinelli does that enough. But that's
I'll tell you
that's
what I
'cause
wouldn't
he's
mind
working
seeing,
back so
right,
much as well.
for one of these games coming up. Sterling on one wing and Martinelli on the other. Because
Sterling
then
can
you've
cover on
got
the right.
outright pace on both wings.
I mean, Sterling started his career on the right, no, if I remember correctly. So it wouldn't come as a
Yeah,
shock
you
to
can play on the
Sterling.
right. We can do that.
The only thing is, if we do that, where do you play Saka? I guess you'd have to change up the formation and drop him a bit deeper, maybe drop him into.
Yeah, but you rotate
midfield.
some. You have to rotate
Yeah,
sometimes.
you do.
so
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Got another super chat here from Robbie. Haven't won this cup since '93, 31 years ago.
That's
It's
right.
been a very, very long time since we've won the League Cup.
Yeah, I think we've only ever won it twice in the competition's history.
Yeah.
I think we won it in the 80s and then 92, 93. I wouldn't mind a nice day out in February at Wembley.
Hopefully it's not like the last one in the League Cup final.
What was that?
That was a
2011.
tough- that was a-
Birmingham. Yeah, I
No.
remember.
So we've had one since then. It was the Manchester City game. What was that? 2018? The Carabao Cup final?
18? Nah, it wasn't 18.
No, that wasn't.
17.
Wenger left in 18.
Yeah, I'm sure it was the season
Well-
before Wenger left. We had the Carabao Cup final against
So
Man
it would have
City.
been 16, 17.
I know we had the 2011
Is that when-
lost to Birmingham.
Was
I
that
remember
Pep's first year in the league? I can't remember what year it was.
But whatever it is, we've not done very well in this competition over the years. So let's hope we can put that right.
Oh, someone said 2018.
He's not blowing a
I
whistle.
thought so, yeah.
So it was in Wenger's final season.
Yeah, that last season. And then we was awful in the final.
I think Josh Nichols, man's going to have to be a bit stronger there, man. He got dashed down on the floor like. I thought he was AJ for a minute. The way
No, he did absolutely body him.
he went down a bit too easy though.
Anything you can find to tie this to boxing, you will.
You know what it is? I only said that because I knew that Turkish was going to start.
I know, you're a wind-up.
No. That's your guy. I'll let you do what you need.
Bolton have a corner, and they've got a couple of big lads, man. Look at that guy. Is that Almeida Santos, Farino? They've got some big units up top, man.
That was silly from Kivya as well, because it was obvious that they was going to get that decision. Should have dealt with it.
Should have. Raheem Sterling's chosen the biggest guy on the pitch to mark.
It's like Kyle Walker the other day.
No, that was it was marking Doku was marking
Yeah.
Gabriel. That made me laugh. Oh,
Get rid. They're calling for a penalty. I don't think they're going to get
That's
it.
not a penalty. No way.
And there's no VAR in it.
Not at this stage, I don't think. No.
So once it's done, it's done.
But Bolton, to be fair to them, they've shown a bit of ambition, right?
No, of course.
When
they
they've had
have.
the ball, they have tried to get forward. So we do need to respect that. Declan Rice keeps popping up on the left wing.
I don't know. Maybe
Sounds-
I'm looking into it too much. Tell me that don't feel refreshing though. Because if that happens in the league, you know you're waiting for VAR to check it.
No, of course.
It's
yeah.
refreshing that it happens. You know the
Yeah.
ref made a decision. It's done.
But then at the same time, if it's like a terribly bad decision in terms of it's wrong.
Yeah, well, that one
Then that's when
there.
you're calling
If
for
if
VAR.
this one here, they slowed it down in the league, they'd
yeah.
definitely give it. Let me see this one more time.
I don't think it is a foul.
Nah, it's
No,
not fair.
I don't
It's
think
not
so.
fair.
You're not looking from the right. That wasn't the best.
Even
angle.
his appeal wasn't really.
No, yeah, I think he knew it
convincing.
was
At
a
least
foul.
it's done. Ref
Go on,
didn't
Bukayo.
give it. It's done.
Saka's
Yeah.
starting to warm to the task.
Whatever the weather.
Oh, nice, Ethan.
I love that low centre of gravity he's got and the ball control there. Really nice. That's nice. Can you get the cross in? There's a cross, but it's not very good.
Oh.
There's an
not cleared.
opportunity here.
Rice!
Oh!
Finish.
Declan Rice.
I finished
What
that.
a goal.
Great finish by
Beautiful.
Declan Rice.
Beautiful.
Great goal.
Come
We'll
on.
take that. We will take that. Who
That
gets
was a
this?
that was a very nice finish. You
It
know,
was a clean finish.
bottom corner.
I was going to say it was
buried
an assist by Nichols, but it wasn't, was it? Because
Who
the
was
Bolton
it?
defender miscued the ball straight into the path of Declan Rice.
Good touch out and a goal.
And
Nice.
great finish. Great finish. Manieri there. I think Josh Nichols, I said get the cross in. He gets a cross in.
Yeah, he
Oh,
won't,
yeah,
he
so-
won't get this.
Yeah, so two Bolton defenders don't.
Oh,
it's cold around him.
Did you notice that? Two Bolton defenders don't clear their lines. And
Yeah,
that's what
no.
happens when you play teams of this.
Oh, that's poor.
Yeah,
that's
that
poor
was
defending.
poor. Yeah, yeah,
Imagine what we'd be saying if Gabriel did that.
yeah, yeah. Good guy, mad.
Yeah, that's poor. That, especially from the
Out
second guy.
there. Yeah.
That's a beautiful.
Nice finish by Declan Rice as well, right in the corner.
We'll take that. We'll
So
take
that will, not
Ease
that
the
they would
nerves.
have been particularly nervous anyway,
Yeah.
but that will settle them down.
No,
and
now
hopefully
Bolton
now
need
we
to,
can
yeah,
go on and,
Bolton, there's going to be more space in behind.
Yeah.
They need to come out now. It's only 16 gone anyway.
Do you think they'll come out, or do you think it'll be damage control?
Maybe
from
for now
Bolton?
they might
I don't
do
think
damage
they'll come
control,
out.
but they're going to come out at some stage.
I'm thinking if I'm Bolton manager, keep it tight at the back. Let's not concede another one, because when you do that, pretty much game done. Whilst it's 1-0, they'll be still thinking that there's an opportunity to get something. If they go 2-0 down after 20 minutes or so, then it's pretty much a wrap. But yeah, that was nice by Declan Rice. He can finish like that, man. He's a good footballer. He's not just a midfield powerhouse. The guy can, can play. He's
He
got
has
ability.
developed that finishing ability, especially at Arsenal, because I think one of the main criticisms of him at West Ham is he didn't score enough goals.
Right.
But then obviously the second he's come to Arsenal, it's just something that he seems to have added to his game, and he scored quite a few decent goals last
Yes,
year. Obviously, you
yeah.
immediately think of the one at West Ham, the equaliser against Chelsea, which he pretty much nearly scored from the halfway line. I know there was no keeper, but it still takes a lot of ability to get it in from that angle.
Absolutely.
So he's definitely added the finishing to his game.
That was soft, but
See,
Can't
Bolton
really
have
give
made a number of changes tonight. You see, this is what I can't understand about some of these teams, right? So they're what did I say they were? 18th out of 24th in the league.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you've got an opportunity to come to Arsenal and do something, and then the manager rests a load of players. Like,
So-
I'm not quite sure about that.
So I actually work with a Bolton fan. Shout out to Lee, by the way. Basically, obviously, they're meant to be, in terms of their prediction, they're supposed to be further up in the league. So I think the fact that they're struggling, I think they want to focus mainly on, getting back to where they need to be in the league and not to worry too much about these competitions. So I think that might, be a factor in it.
second silly think of yours done, man.
Say that again.
You just barged him in the back for no reason.
Yeah,
but
he did, but I thought that was a bit harsh from
you
the
see,
ref.
all this talk about rating the League Cup and even lower league teams are rotating their sides. Did you
Yeah,
understand?
well, this is what I'm saying.
And there's a lot of talk about football players are playing too much and so on. Well, we're the only country that's got 2 domestic cup competitions, so maybe that's something that needs to be looked at.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's have a starter this year.
But I would have just thought, if you're Bolton, you got an opportunity to play Arsenal, play a strong side. You never know what chance
the
you're on a
reward
little
for
bit.
this isn't great though.
Hmm?
And
You say
the
that.
reward for it isn't.
Is it the Conference League now?
What?
Have they changed it? The reward for winning the.
Oh, I don't
winning
know.
the
Well,
cup?
you get into Europe now. Is that what you're saying?
I'm sure you always have, no?
I don't know.
And not only that, it'd be a big shot in the arm for Bolton Football Club if they ever come to Arsenal and get a result.
Well, of course,
So,
yeah.
It's quite early in the season. Okay, they're 18th out 24th, but, you know, I would have thought that you play as strong a side as you possibly can and give it a go. Maybe I'm being naive, I don't know, but that's how you know what I mean? Like, come on now. How many opportunities are you going to get to play Arsenal in a cup competition like this and try and do something positive? So, but hey,
Forgot we got a 16-year-old in goal. Now you just see him quickly.
Yeah.
It's mad. He
Makes
looks
me
so
feel
young.
old.
He looks so young. Like. Big moment for him though.
yeah, massive.
That Neto signing is just it stinks, man. I don't want Neto starting our FA Cup games. I want Raya starting our FA Cup game, so I don't really know why Neto's been signed.
Well, you got to have your backups.
Maybe
ain't you?
strictly for injury.
Got to have your backups.
Yeah, but this is the point that I think Turkish is trying to make.
Yeah.
You say you've got to
This
have
is
your
the
backups,
yeah.
but he's not. This is typically the game you would play your backup goalkeeper in. It has to be some sort of oversight, surely. I think what's happened
Giving
is
the ball away in midfield there. Kivio's on. Now Jorginho's
They
on.
forgot.
That's a good ball to Saka. What can he do with it?
that's silly.
Not much.
To go back to that point about the keepers, though, I think the plan was obviously to get that Spanish goalkeeper
yeah,
from
Garcia.
Espanyol, and then I can't help but feel that the Neto buy was a panic in a way, because we found ourselves in a situation where we knew Aaron Ramsdale was leaving and we needed a backup goalkeeper,
Yeah.
and unfortunately he can't play in the backup games.
The Chesney one just does. Yeah, that would have made the most sense.
Yeah,
Chesney on a free, knows the club.
it looks like he's going Barcelona now.
Did he play with Mikel? He did. He played
He did.
with Arteta,
Yeah, he played with Arteta.
Last time I heard, he was talking about retiring from football.
He did retire, but what the situation is obviously Ter Stegen's out for the season. I think he's ruptured his patella, if I've got that right. So he's out for the season, and they've been in talks. And I think Wojciech kind of confirmed it in an interview recently that he's in talks with Barcelona to come out of retirement and be a Barcelona player.
That'd be mad. Imagine a Arsenal, Juventus, Barcelona career. Done well for himself.
What did you think of Chesney when he was at Arsenal? I must admit, I wasn't.
He wasn't my
I like
favourite.
No, I liked him. I mean, he wasn't the best keeper in the world, but far from it. He was never going to be the best, but I liked him. I liked his character.
So you like the character more than the ability he showed?
His ability, he was still a good keeper, though.
He was decent, I must say. I wasn't. We've had far better keepers than him, in my view.
Well,
100%.
Not Emirates era, we haven't.
Do you not think?
You don't
No.
think Leno was better?
Really?
Leno,
Even Ramsdale,
Ramsdale's
I'd say was
I
better than
wouldn't say
Chesney.
Leno
You
was.
what?
Chesney won it. Actually, he didn't win the FA Cup.
Fabianski was in goal for that one, and then the next season he went on loan to Roma.
I don't know if I'd put Leno above Chesney, if I'm honest.
But surely
dunno
Ramsdale
about
above
that.
Chesney.
Ramsdale, yeah, I'd put Ramsdale.
I
yeah.
thought Leno was a good keeper for us.
I did.
That's
And
nice. By
Raya.
saying.
Oh, well
Good
done.
ball.
Go on.
Good run by
Box it.
Jesus.
Oh.
Oh.
Can't do nothing with it.
For his own goal.
You're a goalkeeper, Frank. Do you think that Chesney was better than Leno? I personally don't.
It's a good question. I think obviously Leno. I don't think Leno was there for enough time to get the kind of the credit that he deserved. Don't get me wrong. I think in terms of ability, Leno was the better goalkeeper, but I think Chesney had more time to showcase his ability at Arsenal, and I think that for me just tipped Chesney over Leno. But in terms
You
of
mean Leno over Chesney?
yeah, you know what I meant.
Yeah.
But I think in terms of best Emirates era goalkeeper, for me it has to be Aaron Ramsdale. I think David Raya will get close to that, or potentially even top Ramsdale very quickly. But for me, as it stands, absolutely Ramsdale's the best goalkeeper of the Emirates era.
Oh, that's poor by
again from Nichols though.
Yeah, he's
Keeps
not having
doing
the
that.
best. That was a slightly nervy pass, isn't it? One thing you do notice about Nichols straight away is how undersized he is compared to the other guys on the pitch. He looks tiny, man.
He's a growing lad. He's still not fully developed yet.
Oh, you better get that growth spurt real quick. Oh, good by Jesus there.
I thought he had him.
Just play it simple. There we go. Man on.
I must say, Kivior at times does
Nice.
give me nightmares, you know.
Have we done well
That's
there?
a nice ball.
Well
that
done.
one.
Go on,
It's
Ethan.
gone.
Drive with it.
Out to Saka.
Go on, Bukayo. Ethan.
Nice touch.
He
Yeah.
looks very assured.
He
on
looks
the
good
ball.
so far.
Yeah, he does. Sterling's been a little bit quiet so far. What can he do there? He does get
Good
the cross in.
cross.
It's a decent cross
Oh.
as well.
Oh, he's gone for the bicycle.
Unlucky.
I remember seeing, I went to that game actually, a young Raheem Sterling playing for Liverpool. Up top he played as well. And I'll tell you the truth, he was up against Mertesacker that day. And he got the better of him. And I thought to myself, this youth is a player, man.
Yeah. But to be fair, Mertesacker was never the fastest.
No, but he just spotted him that day, bro. Yeah. But anyway, corner.
Not the best of crosses.
No, it wasn't.
We're going for the near post though, and he's getting it there. It's just that we're not really.
The height
getting
is
there.
not good enough, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, we've still got plenty of height in there, though.
No, I'm saying that the ball was a bit too
Oh, I
low.
thought you were
so it
talking
made
about
it
that one
easy
was
to
low, yeah.
defend.
Go on, Rice.
Oh, Bolton give it away to Declan Rice.
How long gone? 25.
25 gone.
You get Sterling more in the game, man.
Oh, good
that's
ball.
a lovely ball.
Go
Can
on.
he cross
Nice
it?
touch.
Surely somebody.
Oh, Jesus gets on the end of it, I think.
No, he's giving goal kick.
Yeah.
Did you see that little spat between Jesus and Haaland the other day?
Yeah, it was. I wouldn't even say it was. I think Jesus was just saying like, why
Yeah.
are you talking to the manager for that? And then Haaland's.
Haaland was on
just
smoke that day.
He was.
Yeah, but for no, like the only reason he was on smoke was because he was rattled. Like that's the only reason. Like, there wasn't no other reason.
No, but
for him. No
surely
one,
they
no,
were all rattled. Why is
Who?
he taking it upon himself to fight with the whole Arsenal team?
because he was very rattled.
Because he did score a very good goal in that game as well,
Yeah,
right?
very good finish.
Arsenal on the attack.
Go on. Get
Very
that.
good finish. But
Well done, Ethan.
aside from that, again, he was out of the game.
I must admit, I don't have a problem with what went on Sunday. To be
Nor
honest,
do I. I think
I
it
quite
spiced
like
it up
it.
nicely.
You know what I mean, kind of took me back to the days when we played
No,
Man United.
to be fair, I got a problem with Erling Haaland after that game. Show a little bit of respect. There's no reason to go at a manager like that, and there's absolutely no reason to go at Miles the way he did either. Kid's 17 years old. You don't need to be,
You know what? I think the worst thing he did was fling the ball in the back of.
Oh, that's even.
Gabriel's
Don't
head.
even get me
That was
started
the
on
worst
that.
one.
And the fact that the league have ignored it.
Yeah,
That's what's. It's not even. I want to say funny, but it's not.
because I can't understand why he wasn't at least booked for that.
I don't think the
'Cause it
referee.
wasn't like a playful tap, was it?
No, of course no. I don't think the referee
Rammed the
saw
ball
it.
in the back of the
The
man's head.
Gabriel thing was the only thing I thought was low. That was the only thing I had a problem with.
Yeah, I thought that was very disrespectful.
Everything
what
else
he
was
did
fair
there.
game for me.
But the other stuff, I must admit, it's just words, innit?
But he shouldn't be talking to the manager either. There's a
No.
There's a line of respect. The
Too far.
Miles, the Lewis Skelly thing. I didn't mind that. 'Cause, yeah, if I was Haaland and a youth comes up, I'd probably say the same thing. Like, who the hell are you? But yeah, the Gabriel throwing the ball, like run up to him and say something to him.
Go on,
Ranieri's
Ethan.
he's looking interested.
Don't just
Jesus
throw a
looking for
ball at him
support
and
in his
dip.
attack.
I thought he'd done his ankle. Yeah,
But the whole beef thing, I must admit, I've got no real problem with it. I quite like what Gabriel Magalhaes said after the game as well. When he said, "See you at the Emirates in February." I'm like, yeah, man, go for it. Oh, that's
unlucky. Good idea though.
because City are clearly rattled. Because
No, of
you saw
course.
even in the aftermath of the game, those comments by Bernardo Silva criticising Arsenal's playing style. He would not be saying that if they played a mid-table side. Yeah,
No, of course not.
you're
Absolutely
saying
not.
that because you acknowledge the threat that Arsenal are bringing this season to that 5th title in a row you lot won.
He's scared.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say scared.
No,
I wouldn't say
that's probably
scared,
a
but
bit
he's
strong.
definitely rattled.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like I said, the mere fact that you've gone out of your way to make those comments, you've never criticised playing styles before, now all of a sudden it's a big problem. Come on, man. You Arsenal are down to 10 men. What did you expect them to do?
No, of course.
You know what I mean? And he's an experienced player, quality player, been around the block. He knows what it is, man. So for him to say that tells you that they are rattled. They know that this season's going to be a real fight for that title. So.
Another super chat here from AFC Max. Can't watch this game. It isn't shown on any TV broadcasting services, and I get to hear your voices for the whole game, which isn't bad. Although Laurie accreditation attitude when it comes to defending, when that's our strong suit, annoys me.
What,
I don't know what you mean.
Give me the right of response.
Go on, there you go. Oh, that's from Sterling.
Accreditation attitude.
I don't know. It's a big word. He's lost me.
I think, with respect, bro, I think you might be mixing up your words. But can you send another super chat in to explain what you're talking about?
There you go.
Because I'm not critical of Arsenal's defending. I did say early in the show that some Arsenal fans are saying that but I justified that, didn't I? By saying that we've had 3 tough away games against good opposition. In the case of City, excellent opposition. And I've said that we went down to 10 men. What do you expect us to do? So how... You know what I mean? I'm not criticising the style. What I said is that some fans are saying that we need to play a bit more expansive, and that the games that we've got coming up tonight, the one against Leicester, Southampton, etc., PSG, gives us the opportunity to do just that.
Of course. And we've got another super chat here from Pavanjit. So far, this game has confirmed what we already know. Wanyeri is the only youth player who looks like he can belong in the first team. So I think he's been quite critical there of the likes of Lewis Skelly and Josh Nichols. I kind of understand the criticism on the Nichols front. He's not had the strongest of starts to the game. He's given away the ball a few times, but I think Miles Lewis Skelly's looked alright so far. I think he's being a bit harsh with Miles.
I think Josh Nichols had a few moments.
Yeah,
but. Certainly, Manieri.
So this is what worries me about having the smaller goalkeeper today, because there's going to be a few instances.
Oh, another opportunity there for Bolton, and they've put it over. Well, that was a decent opportunity as well from McAtee there.
Big up Cecil in the chat.
See that header there from Nickel? Did you see that?
Yeah.
It wasn't very good, if I'm being honest. Look at this again, Turkish. You see the header here from Josh Nickel. Look. It's a bit weak, that header, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not great at all.
Get him in the gym, man. Get him on the bench press. Nah, he's only a young lad, man. His time will come.
Yeah.
Games like this are important for him.
Yeah, of course.
Dip his toe in the water.
Need to do more though, man.
Yeah, I was going to say, although we're 1-0 up and we're pretty comfortable, I still want to see a bit more. I hope I'm not being too greedy. Frank, what do you think?
Yeah, no, I think that's fair. I know it's only 1-0, but it doesn't even look like we haven't really had that many chances at goal. We've been a bit sloppy in possession at times. So yeah, I'm definitely expecting a lot more from this team. I'm hoping we can go into the second half at least 2-0 up.
Yeah, I mean, it's half an hour gone.
Yeah.
We're 1-0 up.
There's still time.
And we're well in control of the game, but we're not showing that je ne sais quoi, if you like. You know what I mean? We're not really. But hey, let's still over an hour to go in this game. I mean, that's the type of thing I'm talking about. Like, it's a decent idea, but the execution was quite poor.
Logan L with the super chat. Ethan looks amazing tonight. He does. He's definitely been one of the standout players for me so far.
He definitely doesn't look amazing.
Sorry?
Amazing would not.
Oh no, I wouldn't say amazing for me.
Looks amazing.
No. But he's definitely. I think he's been one of the standouts for me. So standouts.
Just about. But we just need to take it easy a bit, man. We really do.
Yeah, I would agree with Turkish.
He literally has done nothing, and I like him.
No, of course, I understand what you're saying. Yeah,
he's had good touches.
Don't
worry.
You don't have to explain.
The next thing is he started next game.
Yeah, I know that.
Just we'll rely on him.
According to some guy, I'm criticising Arsenal's defence, even though I've said that the defending has been excellent. A man is saying I'm criticising the team, but hey, he do what he do. Calafiore's just been given a yellow card there.
Where is it? What's that corner?
Yeah,
what did he get the yellow for? I didn't
see what you got the yellow for. Probably,
he is a physical player.
For all we know, it was probably kicking the ball away. They love to give us those cards.
Don't get me started. Oh, Bolton have had a few corners in this game, anyway. How many corners have they had? There must have been about 4 or 5. And they do have some big units in the team. Decent delivery in this one
cross.
as well. Well, we get rid of it.
We do get rid of it.
Go on, Sterling.
Go on. I think Max is trying to justify himself
Right.
there. So
Come on,
give
Max,
that a
bring
read.
it
Bring it on.
I meant...
Ready. Laurie's ready to go.
Sorry, Frank. My point being, Laurie panics easily when we have the ball in our defence. Really? Well, if that's what you think, Max, but I didn't mean to sound that way.
Shout out to Max, by the way, being real generous with the super chats tonight.
Yeah. Listen, man. Yeah. No. If that's how it came across, then I apologise. But I'm certainly not criticising Arsenal's defence. I thought you got the best defence in the country, and that's borne out by the stats. Where we need to improve is going forward.
Oh, we've got to get rid of that. Come on, Ethan.
Right, here we go.
Right, let's get out of the field. Get out of the field.
Nice, Saka, let's go.
You need some support, though. Who's with him?
Oh,
That's
that's
beautiful.
beautiful.
That's
Beautiful.
good.
Come on.
That's good.
Who's that?
sloppy.
Sterling,
Yeah,
man.
Sterling.
Sloppy. You tried the little back heel, man, and it didn't work.
Silly.
And now Bolton are on the attack. I think that's a case of Sterling there not showing enough respect to the opposition, because if that was a Premier League game, there's no... Oh! He's
No.
in!
No.
Where's the whistle?
He's offside.
Surely
He's offside, yeah.
Yeah.
Bit of a let off there.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no way Sterling does that in a Premier League game against Premier League opposition.
man.
But he tried that little fancy flick, hoping it would come off, and it didn't.
No, it's not gone his way this time.
He needs, as Turkish was saying, he needs to get in the game a bit more, man. I mean, I know Turkish, you're expecting a hat-trick from him tonight.
A couple goals. It's not funny. I don't get what's funny. It's far from a
The way
joke.
you were talking before is like, if you don't score a hat-trick in this game...
No, I said he needs to score, like at least score. At the very least, 1 goal.
Well, I'm not... Listen, if he has a really good game, I'll take that. But yeah, our goal would
Brother,
be nice
we are
for sure.
36 minutes in, and you're still saying if he has a good game.
Oh, look,
good
he's
ball.
in!
Come
He's
on.
in! He's
Come
in!
on.
Come on!
Box it.
Must
Good cross.
be.
Winnie!
Good.
Yes!
Get in.
Ethan!
Come on.
Yes!
An assist by Raheem
And that's
Sterling.
what he'll
That's
be
the
good at. The
moment.
pacing behind.
There we go.
That's a lovely moment. Ethan Wanyeri scores.
What a moment.
for us.
Is that his first goal for us? Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
first official goal.
Yeah.
Wow.
In his first start.
First start.
Yeah, nice.
We will take that.
That was a good goal, that.
A star is born.
Nice.
Lovely ball
Great
by
ball from
Marcelli.
Lewis
Good pace by Sterling. He's looking into the box, looking for the support.
Beautiful ball. That's it.
Lovely
He just
weighted
had to
ball.
put it on
And
the-
there was Wanyeri.
Well, there's the assist that I wanted.
Yeah, that's the start.
Yeah.
Just need the 3 goals now.
No, of course.
Keep Turkish quiet. But that's a lovely ball. Look at that.
Well done to Wanyeri. He's deserved that.
Did he get the final touch, or was that the defender?
I'm hoping so, 'cause
It's gone down as a Wanyeri goal.
Yeah, it looks like he got the final.
Yeah, it looked
Yeah.
like he got the final touch.
Go on, Ethan.
But yeah, I'm really happy for him, man. That's good.
Oh, I'm so happy for him, man. So happy for him. Another super chat here from Agamede. Calafiori looks good, just needs more time in the team to tone down his over-eagerness when tackling like how Gabriel used to be. I think that's a fair point.
Yeah, I've noticed with Calafiori, I've seen a couple of games. Actually, you know what? When I did my research on him when we signed him, that was one of the things that was attributed to him, that he
Yeah.
loves a tackle. And I can see that, you know what I mean? He loves the physical side of the game, which, listen, man,
That's his job.
that's going to work in this league, in this country.
No, of
'cause that's the
course.
way we play football in this country, isn't it? So
Super chat's flying in tonight. Another super chat here from Zion. Erling Braut Haaland instead of Erling Braut Haaland.
yeah, listen, bro, I'm with Turkish. Like, what do you expect the man? He's a centre forward, right? Everyone's trying to take him down, including our guys. You expect him to have a
Nice.
little bit of that, how can I put it, housery about him.
Nice.
Remember, who's the guy from Chelsea, man? I used to have a grudging kind of respect for him.
Diego Costa?
Diego Costa.
Yeah.
Remember, and he was worse than Haaland when it came to that stuff.
Yeah.
Dare I say it, we need someone like that up top. Some of our guys, you know what I mean, are not as aggressive.
There you go.
I think.
Nice.
Oh, that's a lovely ball.
Yeah, come
Sterling's
on.
onto that.
Keep that on. Nice.
He's kept it in well. He's facing up the defender. Oh,
Go on.
Unlucky.
that's
Corner.
Unlucky.
yeah, that's good.
Ah, ref, man.
Was he giving a goal
You're
kick?
giving a goal kick.
Yeah.
But I like that. Sterling's looking positive. Looking to take on the
He's
fullback.
going into it for
And he
sure.
should have got a corner there, man. Come on.
Yeah. Just on the point about Sterling as well, we've had another super chat come in. It's actually a good point that's being made. Raheem's runs in behind is such a refreshing sight.
Yeah.
Well, this is what we were
I was
saying.
just
That
about to
pace.
say.
Yeah.
3-4 times in this game, he's made runs in behind.
You
That
chat
is
to
what
any
we need him
defender,
for.
man. They don't like that. You know what I mean? No defender likes when you got little pacey
No, of course
running
not.
in behind like that, making runs. That's what you want. And taking on the fullback. That's something that, we need to see more of.
No, of course. That's on both sides as well.
Yeah.
That's got to be a foul, surely. We'll take that.
That is why, even with Man City, if you've noticed, they prefer Doku to Grealish. Because Doku's first instinct is to go after the fullback, whereas Grealish will tend to...
Doku's good at it as well, yeah.
Yeah, so you can create more openings that way. One of the things I don't like is sometimes we do it when you see a winger get the ball and then they're slow, and then they check back and pass it back. I'm thinking, come on, man, take the fullback on, get round him.
You're meant to be the flair player.
Yeah, man. They're double teaming Sterling now. 5 minutes to go in the first half, and Arsenal 2-0 up. Comfy now. Did take a little while to get started now, but we're starting to look like a class apart, which is what we are actually. So
4 to go. Well, nice. To be honest, I wouldn't mind another one before, at least another chance before half time. There's enough time.
there is. Jorginho's looking to spread it wide.
Because it looks like Bolton are slowing down as well. Last 5, we're getting into the final third quite easily. Yeah, 4 there.
Yeah, Saka didn't do great there. We want to throw through it though. Again, super chat's flying in. Laurie, I think everyone's coming for you today. M4 says everyone trying to take him down. He didn't even have the ball for us to take him down. Stop waffling, Laurie, and back our players for once.
What do you mean?
I don't.
Ooh, unlucky.
What's that one?
Apparently, you've said about someone. Everyone's trying to take him down. I think everyone's just coming for you today.
No,
to
just
be
be specific. What are you talking about? What's this guy's name, man?
M4s.
M4s. Everyone's
You've
trying
got
to
him,
take
guys.
down.
You've got him. He's going to get the gloves on in a minute.
That was a good shot from Sterling as well. Last 5 minutes.
Sterling's coming into the game more and more, which is good to see. Corner from Saka. That's a good delivery, actually. To the far post.
Go for it.
Rice.
Oh, I should have. Go on.
Shoot!
Sterling. Good ball, though. Inside. Good ball. Saka.
Oh, unlucky.
Over here.
Oh,
Oh.
Kivior. Oh, unlucky.
Unlucky. Ah, touch.
Good touch.
Nice.
Go on, Bukayo. Good. Good.
Shoot. He does a bit.
He heard ya.
That was rubbish.
How about a shot?
Oh.
That was what was so good about Calafiore the other day. You know, I mean, just looked up, saw it, and thought, yeah, goal. That's such a beautiful sight.
I can see the super chats coming in, guys. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to save some of them for half time just to give us something to talk about.
Okay.
But they are flying in, so thank you to everyone for that.
Nice. Listen, if I can be the catalyst for super chats, man,
Yeah.
I'm sure Robbie will be happy with me. So keep them coming, man. I'm here to defend my corner. Yeah. As we close in the end of the first half, Arsenal now establishing complete control, and I wouldn't bet against another goal in these last few minutes, actually. 'Cause
Hopefully
it's all
so.
Arsenal. Here we come again.
Is that Jesus?
It is.
It is.
He's gone past.
Oh, a bit too heavy. Bit too
too
heavy.
heavy there.
Good idea, though.
Got a bit carried away there, but yeah, it was a nice move. Him and Sterling are interchanging, right? Because we've seen him
looks like
pop up
it,
a little bit on the left for the last few attacks.
And I think that's what you alluded to in just before the game, Turkish, about they probably rotate throughout the game.
100%.
And they've both got the hairstyle, same hairstyle, both black. So maybe Bolton are a bit confused as to who's doing what.
Jesus hasn't had a good first half, though.
A bit scratchy, yeah. Well, look, here we go.
Oh, hang on.
That's Jesus'
hang
second.
on. Oh, wait,
shoot! Oh, unlucky. That was a good shot.
It's not unlucky, though, isn't it? It's not unlucky, though, is it?
It wasn't a bad shot. It was off target.
No,
It
man.
wasn't
If
bad.
that's
It wasn't an open goal,
If it's
right?
a teenager or something, then you can say unlucky. But I'm sorry, man. He's done well here. It's not. It's not a bad effort.
Yeah,
but I mean,
that's what I meant.
when it's 3-on-1 there.
I mean, I kind of expect him to get it at least on target.
Because the
Argue at the
defender, to
very
be
least.
fair to him, the defender did do his job insofar as he didn't offer him the open goal to
The
shoot.
defender should be winning that, and it should be out for a throw-in. I don't know how the hell Jesus beat him. He's twice his size, the guy.
But I think
Right, Jesus done well there,
over
but
that 10, 15 yards, I think he had a bit of too much pace for him. Bit like I'd have for you, over 15 yards. What do you reckon?
I don't know. We can test it out if you want.
We'll bring all the cameras outside.
When I was
to
a
the
young man, I was
street.
pretty quick, you know.
Yeah, I suspect.
Mind you, that was many, many years
My key
ago.
words when you was a young man.
Exactly, yeah. But I've still got over 15 yards. I reckon I could take you, bro.
Ah,
What do you think?
it's you that's thinking.
You've got to back it. What we're going to do, guys, what we're
It's you
going to
that's
do
thinking.
is after the game's done, we're going to take it outside. I'm going to film it and see who's got who over 15 yards.
Over 50, I reckon you'd probably take. But over 15, before I get a chance to get tired, I reckon.
15 is that's smaller than the penalty box, right? The penalty box is 18
well,
yards.
It's
18
not far.
yards.
It's not far.
15
20,
yards. Where we
20.
going? We're just gonna run to the camera and back. what are you trying to get to?
20 yards.
Listen,
20 yard down.
don't worry. Race
Is it not
Robbie
40
first.
yard
Race
dash?
Robbie for charity.
Oh,
or
Robbie, I
something.
could do.
The Lao race, charity, man. We'll set that.
Easy.
Well, Robbie
Robbie-
lost a lot of weight.
I know, but running is not his forte. Trust me. I know that for a fact. Weights maybe, yeah, but not sprinting. Not my brother.
One and a half to go.
That's a
Three
good ball
added on.
bump, Kibby, on him.
Well held up by Jesus.
Yeah, one thing I'd say about Jesus tonight is he's popping up all over the pitch. Now he's on the right hand side, so he's putting in a shift. You can't say otherwise. It's sloppy from Kibby on there.
Good
The
ball.
goalkeeper
Very
playing out
good
from the
ball.
back, looking good. Yeah, this is nice. Saka looking to switch
Oh,
wings.
wow.
Does so very well.
Touch. Oh, good control.
Miles Skinny. Here comes Sterling. Then they double team, but he plays the ball on the outside.
Nice.
Oh,
Unlucky.
still alive.
Is that a corner?
Are we taking a corner? We'll take the corner.
This will probably be the last action before
Yeah.
the first half ends. Can we get a goal? Can we go in at 3-0? Seen quite a lot of rain at the Emirates. It looks like it's raining quite heavily as well.
Welcome to England.
Summer wasn't great, was it? Well, it never really is, but
What summer?
I mean, there wasn't a summer. Like,
What summer? We didn't have no summer this year.
4 days just scattered around.
Declan Rice over it. His delivery this season's been pretty good. Or it certainly was last season anyway. And that's a good corner.
That's a very
Oh.
good corner.
Oh.
The corners have been just the improvement in them, just
Yeah,
the
it's
delivery.
amazing.
Forget
And
the,
that,
That's
ladies
half-time.
and gentlemen,
Yeah,
is the end of the
half-time.
first half. Arsenal 2, Bolton 0, courtesy of goals from Declan Rice and Ethan Nwaneri. And Arsenal have looked good value for those 2 goals. Frank, what do you think of that first half performance?
Yeah, can't complain. I got the 2 goals that I asked for before half time. I predicted, Sterling to get a goal or an assist. He got the goal. Got the assist. Sorry, and I'm really happy to see Ethan Nwaneri get his first senior goal for Arsenal. He's deserved that. He's looked really good in the pre-season games and his little cameo at the North London Derby. And to start today, and get the goal, I'm really impressed with what I've seen so far.
Turkish?
yeah, happy for Nwaneri first and foremost. First start, a lot of hype about him. Gets a goal. And Declan Rice's finish was class.
Class.
It was.
Yeah.
Would have liked to see more, though. I think in general from our attacking play, I think it's been we've had nothing to worry about with Bolton in terms of their attack. They had something in the first few minutes, but aside from that, there hasn't been anything that we've had to worry about. So I don't know. Now we're 2-0 up. They're gonna have to come out. They've got 45 minutes to try to take it to penalties. I'm hoping we do. You see how Sterling in the last 5 minutes of that half,
Yeah.
the space was there. He was getting into more of that, because I think we need to create a bit more. It's a very assured, efficient performance, and their quality as well. Is you still win the game, cool. But it's also Bolton at the Emirates. So now we're 2-0 up at half time. I think, surely
the
now
way we
Sterling wants
finish
to get
that
on the
second
score
half,
sheet. Jesus
if
wants
we
to get on
continue
it.
like that in the second half, I would suggest that we're going to get at least a couple more goals.
At least it should be a couple more. At least.
I mean, the stats for the first half, if I just go through them very quickly: shots on goal, Arsenal 11 to Bolton's 2. Shots on target, 3 to Bolton's 0. Possession stats: 74% Arsenal, 26% to Bolton. So yeah, that tells you pretty much that Arsenal have been superior. There were moments, especially in about the first 20 minutes, where we looked a little sloppy. Josh Nichols had a little bit of a nervy first 15, 20 minutes, but he's grown into the game more. I think once Declan Rice scored that goal, I think 16 minutes it was, we kind of settled down a bit, as you would expect. And certainly in the last, 15 minutes of that half, we pretty much took over the game completely. So I'm definitely expecting some more goals in the second half. In terms of substitutions, I don't think we're going to see any straight away, but was there anyone you'd like to see get a look in?
Obviously, I'm going to touch with when I say this, but we're getting closer and closer to the game almost being over. If we get that third goal, I think it's pretty much game, set, and match. Maybe that's why I said touch wood. that's why I said it. Maybe look to get someone like Bukayo Saka off. He doesn't really need to be playing in a game like this. If we can just give him 50, 55 minutes to get someone else off.
Who are you going to bring on?
Well, it could literally be anyone. Who have we got on the bench still?
Well, I mean,
have you got the bench up?
Martinelli, you got Havertz.
There you go. Just get some more minutes in their legs. You've got the likes of Ismail Kabir on the bench as well, another youth player,
Right.
who looks pretty promising. So there are definitely options. I think one of the main criticisms we've had of Arteta is how much he plays Bukayo Saka over the last few years. So if we've got an opportunity to give him a bit of a rest, I understand he didn't play the full 90 in the game against City and came off at half time. But if there's an opportunity to give him a rest, absolutely, take it.
Turkish, would you like? Is there anyone on the bench you'd like to see come on?
I have to remind myself.
I'm not expecting to see the likes
on
of
the bench.
Saliba, Partey, and Gabriel.
On the Saka point, who did you say? Kabir. Yeah, that's probably the one exciting one, intriguing one that I don't really know much about. That it'd be nice to see some minutes in for Saka as well. You'd take him off. Aside from that, I mean, I think Martinelli still needs to go. So I think Sterling, you give him 50, or maybe you bring Martinelli on and you put Sterling the other side, or
I'd be tempted to give Sterling the whole game, to be honest.
Yeah,
he's
even
hardly
fine.
featured this
That's
season.
even fine. To be honest, Jesus has been very poor. So
Poor? You reckon?
What?
I wouldn't go as far to say
He's not
very
been
poor.
is he?
I don't know, man.
Very poor?
Yeah, I think.
I haven't seen him spin one man. This is
Who's that
Bolton.
guy that sent in the super chat?
M4.
How comes you're not on Turkish's case? You had a go.
You got your response to that, by the way. M4 said you were saying our players kept trying to take down Haaland.
No, I didn't say our players. I said players in general. Okay, listen. Let me clarify that. I'm saying when you're a player like Haaland,
Yeah.
players are gonna. When I said players, I mean like the Premier League. So I'm saying that basically Haaland, his defense mechanism is to be aggressive.
Yeah.
Full stop. In other words, what I'm saying is, attack is his mode of defense.
Yeah.
He's saying all you man are trying to take you down. I'm going to show you, man, that it's not as easy as you think. That's the impression I get from Haaland. You know what I mean? And like me and Turkey said, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, of course.
Because as I referenced Diego Costa and man like that, or even worse. You know what I mean? So listen. But yeah, you're quite critical of Gabriel Jesus there, bro. Very poor. That's a bit harsh.
No, I don't think so. I think that it comes with the territory of being one of our more experienced players. I think
He's put a shift in, right?
Yeah, come on, man. I'm so sorry, man. That's become one of the most jarring things in football, man. A man will get 7 out of 10. Oh, why? He puts a shift in. Yeah, I hear that every week, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times, man. Please. Like Jesus' main qualities were, his ability to spin a man, his technique.
Why don't you qualify it by saying then? Why don't you modify your approach and say you can't fault him for effort, but we need to see a bit more quality, rather than just dismiss the man and say he's been very poor. Why have you got to go there? You know what I mean? Why can't you just?
Yeah, but why should I not fault him for effort? I don't know. I can't.
No, you can't fault him. You agreed with me.
Isn't effort
that
the
he's
kind
been
of
popping up on both wings and making himself available and showing?
No, he's
showing for the
been
ball.
popping up there, but he hasn't done nothing though.
Isn't effort the kind of thing that we used to, try and praise Carl Jenkinson and players like that for? I don't. Think
I do hear what Turkish is saying in a way. I do have some empathy of what he's saying. So basically, I'm paraphrasing now, but what you're saying is, far too often when we talk about players, people will say, "Oh, he's put a shift in," as if that's the only thing that matters. It's not, because I agree with you to a degree. Putting a shift in should be the bare minimum you expect.
Yeah.
But where I slightly disagree with you, like where you're going there and saying he's very poor, I'm saying he's working hard. He just needs to improve the quality of it.
He's been poor. I don't care what gymnastics you're trying to do to make
no, but
this
you said very
better.
poor, like as if he's had a stinker. Has he had a stinker?
It's not a stinker. It's not a stinker, Laurie.
But when you say very poor, you're implying.
I mean,
stinker.
Sterling's had moments in the first half. Saka's had moments in terms of build up and getting balls into the box, the corners as well in particular. Jesus hasn't.
Yeah. To be fair, Turkish, you're not the only one.
And I
saying
rate Jesus. After he's just not the same player anymore. Like I said, this is Bolton. I used to see Jesus spin man in the Premier League.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him do anything in this game. There's not one moment, and Jesus usually at least gives you one moment.
Yeah.
No, of course. I think I agree with what I understand. What
we
you're saying.
could definitely do more. It's just that I took umbrage that you described him as very poor. I don't think. This finish here, for example, that wasn't bad. That wasn't a bad.
I think he's got to be getting that on target.
And disgraceful. There's 2 men running.
He's got to be getting that on target at least.
Look at where he took it from. Declan Rice finished it from there.
I get what Turkish is trying to say.
See what I'm saying? Get it on target.
I think AMT
should be getting it on target.
Or play it either side to one of the men running, because that's what I'm more knowing for. At the corner of his eye, you might see a run and give a neat little pass, and someone will finish that. But that shot was poor.
I should just mention in the other Carabao Cup tie tonight, Liverpool are playing West Ham. That game is currently 1-1 at Liverpool. So it looks like it's going to be a competitive game, that one.
Whilst we're at half time, it's probably worth getting through a few of these super chats as well. Another one here from AFC Max. Question to the panel: What would you think? What would you say if Sterling wins us the Premier League or the Champions League, and how do you think Chelsea fans would react? I want to adapt that slightly because I think that's a massive what if. Obviously, with Raheem Sterling at Arsenal, there's no obligation or no option to buy at the end of this. How would you feel in the situation where Sterling comes in, performs really well for us, gets lots of goals and assists, and it's a situation where we don't have the option to make it permanent? How would you guys feel about that?
I don't want to make it permanent anyway, if I'm honest with you.
What if he does come in and contribute to say 20 goals and proves himself?
Okay, that'd be. We're looking at we're looking at it very optimistically. But if those numbers are true, then okay. But it has to be a very fair price. Do you get what I'm saying?
Well, what would you consider a fair price?
And he still falls into the squad. Even if he has a good year for us this year, doesn't mean we start 25, 26 with Sterling as our left winger. True. Because Martinelli hasn't progressed, for example. But if 20. That's a good number.
No, of course, yeah.
If you can then pick him up for 15, 20 million, let's say, fine.
And is that your maximum?
Still go get your Nico Williams or whatever. I'm just using that. Still go get that man. But if Sterling does have a... But listen, he's had a good 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes in this game. But let's hope it continues, because there's going to be space in the second half. He needs a goal, in my opinion. A goal and an assist today. Yeah. Nice day, nice night.
Fair enough. Another super chat here from Black Hole for the panel. Apart from Ethan, who else do we see from the youth that can have a shout to challenge for a starting spot? I think there's one obvious one.
I don't even think Ethan challenges for a starting spot, if we're being real. Like, he's behind Odegaard, right?
Yeah.
Come on. Like,
I mean, there's a class in there's quite a difference there.
It's hard, man. Lewis Skelly I like as well. I
Yeah.
think today he's been good as well.
Bearing in mind he's not a natural left back.
Yeah,
And he's playing really well there.
What is he, like a midfield?
Like a
CDM,
defensive
yeah,
midfielder
yeah.
kind of
That's
guy.
why he's good on the ball. Like,
Yeah.
he knows how to protect it, use his body well. I think Ranieri and Lewis Skelly are probably the closest.
Yeah,
So
I would
where's
agree with
Salah,
that.
lad?
Ranieri's the standout.
He's a midfield. He's
Yeah, where
more
is
of a
he, though?
central. I
He's
don't
not on
actually
he's
know.
not on the bench, so I thought he might have started today.
I mean, Lewis Skelly. I mean, he's
But he's not so
already,
young,
He's
is he?
already breaking records. That man. I mean, the man's getting booked before he even comes on in the game. I'm sorry, he's a record breaker. But yeah, on a serious note, Ranieri is the obvious choice, isn't it? Because he
Yeah, no, of
looks
course.
accomplished, man. He looks really good.
Absolutely. We've got a few more super chats here as well. Can never fault his work. This is from Pavanjit again. Can never fault his work rate, but Jesus has got progressively worse each season. Great first season, good second season, average so far in his third season. I think a lot of people kind of agreeing with you, Turkish, in the sense that Gabriel Jesus is not potentially as good as he has been. AMT says sick and tired of Gabriel Jesus. Turkish is right. And Mr. Mad Hatter saying this is Bolton. Jesus has not imposed himself enough. I think that's probably the most fair of all of them.
Yeah, and up until that assist from Sterling, I was saying similar about him, but then he gets the assist, and it's not just an assist. He then gets into other good positions. He gets into the game. He becomes a threat. You know, one moment can bring that out of you, and Jesus just hasn't had that moment yet. And I say yet because again, in the second half, we're gonna have space.
Yeah,
Space, Sterling, and listen, Sterling.
I wouldn't mind betting that he
cut
scores
back.
tonight. You know,
Yeah, because as long as he keeps up pace with
because
attack,
he looks like he's knocking on the
he
door.
should have a cutback opportunity
Yeah,
with Sterling. We see that many times with spacing behind. So we'll see.
And that's why I disagreed with you when you said he's been very poor, because he's looked lively. you know.
Nah.
No? I don't know, man. I would disagree. I think he's looked lively. He just needs to finish something. I mean, that opportunity he had at the end there, it was off target, yes, but the run was good.
I'm not even necessarily looking for a finish, because that's not what I even know him for. Get the ball,
Just something better.
turn someone, have a little 1-2, little
There you
pass
go.
to move, burst into the box, maybe drop a shoulder, turn in, try and play someone through, over hit the pass. Oh, no worry. I want to get him to get in the game.
Yeah, of course. We all do. But I wouldn't mind betting that he scores tonight.
Because as a footballer, if we're talking primes in terms of the people we got, Jesus in his prime was a baller. On the ball, he could do man, 1-2 man. He could spin man, he could do man, face up from the wings, in centrally. Quality player, but obviously the knee injuries and that super chat's right, progressive.
That's the thing, isn't it, though?
With
With injuries and absences out the team comes loss of form and loss of confidence. So,
Of course, absolutely.
yeah.
Looks like the players are soon coming out for the second half. We've got one more super chat here from our friend Dini. Shout out to you, Dini. Big up Turkish Laurie and the Frank on Jesus. Should have scored either corner and it's 3-0. Regardless, happy for Miles Lewis Skelly and Ethan Wanieri. Let's make it 5. Come on, you Gunners.
Yeah, well, listen, we definitely get opportunities to score in the second half. It's whether we can take them. I mean, towards the end of that first half, we was pretty much dominating the game.
Yeah.
So if we continue in that frame of mind, which I expect us to, then I think there's definitely more goals coming.
Just on the Salah point as well, Turkish, because I know you raised it. Salah played 96 minutes on Monday, so that's probably one of the main reasons why he isn't in the starting squad today, or his squad at least. He's played a lot of football. That's 2 days ago.
96 minutes. For what was on
I think
Monday?
it's just additional time.
Well, what was it on Monday?
It was a youth game.
Interesting that we didn't save him for this though, because he's 20 years old. He's not a young buck.
Yeah, of course.
Well, he's a young buck, but I mean,
I think the difference is between, I don't think we're short of players in his position at the moment. We always had options in that midfield spot that he plays.
no,
for
but I
example,
think if you
Jorginho.
take like who do you take off? Like realistically, Partey might come on for Rice.
Yeah.
But if you're really too free up, you don't want Partey to come on.
No, of course.
Salah will be the one to come on in the 8. No.
Yeah, you make
and he's 20 years old. Like,
you do.
I don't think he's fancied, if I'm honest.
Maybe
Starting
not.
a 16-year-old keeper, 17-year-old left back,
Yeah.
and he's playing 96 minutes for the under 21s on Monday.
A word for the keeper. I mean, he's not had much to do so far.
Yeah, no, he
we
hasn't.
hope it continues. In
No,
that vein.
absolutely.
We want him
Look,
to keep a clean sheet.
Yeah, I think the only criticism, it's not even necessarily a criticism, that early chance that they had where he came to collect the ball, and if you're going to come and collect it, you need to kind of win it, and they obviously cut it back. Thankfully, they didn't score from it. But apart from that, nothing really much to say. He's kept his clean sheet, which is great.
A couple of nice
And he
passes
hasn't-
out from the
Yeah,
back.
there was one pass that he played through to, I think it was Nichols on the right, which
Yeah,
was
it
pretty
was,
good.
yeah.
But yeah, no complaints so far. And I'm also being criticised here for the way I'm pronouncing Gabriel Jesus' name from J Federer J. It's Jesus, not Jesus. Apologies, guys. Apologies.
Oh, got to be careful there,
Well
Miles
done,
Scully,
Miles.
but he did well. He's retained the ball as well, showing a bit of
If
confidence.
he can get out, he's done all right there, to be fair.
The composure though is just
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
He was in trouble for a little while there, but he just kept it composed.
Yeah, the Bolton player was backing into him, trying to impose his physical strength, but Miles Scully kept hold of the ball well. So this is a good experience for these guys, man.
No,
You
of
know what I
course,
mean?
yeah.
They'll only become better for the experience. Still raining, by the way, quite heavily. So what you said earlier about summer well and truly gone is pretty much right. If indeed we ever had a summer. There were a couple of nice days, a
yeah.
couple of really hot days.
We should be getting more than a couple
But-
in the summer. Come on, Arsenal.
That's a nice little pass through to Jorginho,
It
and
is.
then trying to play Sterling, but that wasn't a great ball by Jorginho.
Go on,
That's
Gabby.
nice by Gabriel Jesus there. Out to Saka. Come on, take him on.
Inside.
And inside and shoot.
Oh, good reverse pass.
All right, he stood up
nice.
well.
Good
Nah.
ball. Good ball.
That was nice.
Good ball. Was that Nichols?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was. Well, better start to the second half from him. That's a start.
We'll give him
Like I
confidence.
said,
Yeah, of
there's
course.
going to be space there now, man. So all of them should start wanting to feast.
Yeah.
You're 2-0 up against this Bolton side that have
What did you predict
rotated.
before the game?
4,
What did
5.
you
Like
I said 3,
I said
at
3.
least.
I reckon Turkish is probably going to be more right than us. I could see us getting a couple of goals. in
not the
second
first time, Laurie, is it? I'm like too shocked.
half.
No, I'm joking. You know how many I've got wrong? I'm forever Arsenal. Yeah, I'm 6 points off the top. It's only game week 5.
Nearly went in.
All right,
Oh, go on.
Yeah, pinball.
we still got it.
Go on, Calafiori.
God,
Still has.
Oh,
Calafiori
What's
let it
going
go,
on here?
man.
fancy kind of.
Go on, Raheem. Oh, nice.
Lovely. Josh Nicol on the edge of the box. Ranieri. Josh Nicol, Ranieri.
Good passing.
Declan Rice.
Wide again.
Become a winger in this game. Bolton have got every single man back in the box pretty much.
Looks like us against City.
Is the draw straight after, literally, or is it like
I think
another
it's.
show
I think they
half
said
an
it's.
hour later or
I think it's like 20 minutes after or something like that.
Okay.
They might have said.
something? Okay.
Another super chat here from. I saw. Oh, fair play. Ooh, another super chat here from Martin. Man City versus Arsenal in the next round. Yes, please.
Yep.
I want to ask you guys about this because I was speaking with Robbie off camera about this. In terms of, I don't want to say we're through yet, but in terms of the next round of the draw.
Nice.
Oh, it's
go
getting
on, go
away.
on. I'll
Here
get
we
back-
go, Ranieri.
Go on,
Must
Ethan.
be, must be.
Yes!
Finish. Well,
Ethan!
Poor,
finish.
Ethan Winieri on a hat trick.
poor defending by Bolton, but Ranieri took his goal well.
take
Hey,
it.
Did he
two
get a
goals
bit of
on your
luck?
debut.
Oh,
Two goals on your debut.
if he makes it a hat trick.
Nah, it's starting to look like an amazing debut.
Yeah, there we go.
You see
there
what
we
I'm
go.
saying?
Cool. If he makes
Now
it a hat trick tonight, is there a case for him to potentially be starting in the upcoming games? Given that
If he makes
Erdegaard
it-
is
if
out
he
injured.
Scores a hat trick tonight. If he, to be honest with you,
This is poor defending, man.
I
Look,
think Trossard in the 10. Yeah,
Yeah. Bearing in mind, Trossard will be.
I don't think
suspended
he's
for this
been
game.
great against Tottenham or the 45 against City. If I'm
Yeah.
honest with you, and we're playing Leicester next, and you're at home, you'd wanna show a bit more of the attack. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I'd probably even entertain starting him without the hat trick.
Absolutely. No, I think he's had a really good game today, to be fair. But the point that I was trying to get onto before Ethan rudely interrupted me, I'm joking. Would you rather, especially in the Carabao Cup, would you rather be drawing the bigger teams earlier or later in the competition?
I just want City now because of the rivalry.
You want City now, yeah.
I think if we can get them in the next few weeks in the next round, off the back of what's just happened, it will be 2 rotated sides,
of course.
But I think the fire will still remain, and I think it just adds more to the story.
Yeah, fair enough. Laurie, where do you stand on it?
Probably I'd rather them later on in the tournament, actually.
Yeah. I think the biggest point that I was trying to make with Robbie is I'd rather face a City side now than have to play them, for example, in the semi-finals twice in an already jam-packed January. I think that's the biggest issue that you face with this competition.
And then we play them 1st of February or 2nd of February.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all long, 3 times in 2-3 weeks. And if it was, I mean, if it's Champions League or something, it's different. But League Cup, I don't want 2 fixtures in League Cup.
No, of course not.
Hamper.
Why do they do that? I don't know why they...
Because they're trying to keep it. They're trying to keep it romantic, special in some way.
Yeah, but there's no other 2-legged affair in the competition. Why just the semis? I've never understood that.
Money.
Oh yeah, that's got a part.
Always
to play
follow the money trail.
Yeah.
A wise man once told me that. Always follow the money trail.
Is that Mayweather?
No, it wouldn't.
Another super chat here from Aya Gameda. I have to say, I'm enjoying these dark arts.
Here we go. Saka's on the attack.
Go on, Bukayo. Go on, inside.
Sterling's looking.
Oh,
that's not a very good ball by
Not
Saka
really.
there. But we still got it. Declan.
wide again. Go on, Bukayo.
He's got Josh Nicola on the outside. Will he use him?
Yep. No, he's not
doesn't.
used him.
Oh, he goes
he's
for
not done too
goal,
bad
and
there.
he wasn't that far away. Saved by the keeper. Corner to Arsenal.
Logan L says, I called it. Said amazing before the 2 goals because I knew. Fair play.
I don't know if you saw that last play there, but Raheem Sterling looked a bit frustrated there. He was expecting the cross because he was in a good position. And he's probably thinking, square that man and I'm in.
Yeah.
But he didn't. Saka went to shoot. But we got a corner, so let's see what we can do from this. Good delivery is needed, and that is a good delivery.
No
Headed
one really
away by the
attacking it,
Bolton
though.
defence.
Well, one Calafiori.
Nice. Nice.
Oh,
Go on,
that's
Miles.
nice.
Shoot. I would have shot.
he should have shot there.
Got to go for the shot there, yeah. Uh-oh.
Right, Bolton on the counter. Has he got the pace?
Uh-oh.
It's decent pace he's shown there. I've got to be
Jorginho
honest.
definitely has
That is a very good
fair
goal.
play.
I've got to say that, man. They've punished Arsenal there, end to end.
Miles out of position. And I feel bad for the keeper there. He
Wow.
really hasn't had anything to do in this game. And, you know, one-on-one, he's not favoured. Yeah, he's done him, yeah.
It's a good moment for Bolton. I've got to say he took his goal well, and he did show quite a bit of pace there, didn't he?
Yep, he did. Or was it a bit of pace, or is Jorginho just that slow? I think it's a case of Jorginho just being that slow, because if you look at it, he looks like he's struggling to break into a sprint.
Yeah, actually, you make a very good point. Yeah, I reckon we might have to.
Because he doesn't look that fast either.
He don't, but he skinned my man, and he went round the keeper with ease. So, not great defending by Arsenal there, was it?
Not really.
There's a keeper. He goes to the ground too quick there, doesn't he? They tell you, I mean, you tell me,
but that will
as a
come-
keeper,
yeah.
they say you stand up for as long as possible.
Yeah, but that
right?
will come with experience. He's just trying to get to the ball. Yeah, it's unfortunate for him because again.
No,
yeah.
I'm not overly critical.
No, I'm not
just
saying you are.
that
No,
they do
yeah.
tend as a keeper, tend you to stay on your feet as long as possible.
No, of course, yeah.
Maybe
you know.
he might have went a bit too early.
That's just the inexperience.
Yeah.
That will come.
Is it game on? 3-1.
I prefer not
Or
to
was
speak.
that just
A wake-up call.
yeah, a sloppy moment in an otherwise dominant performance?
Yeah, probably.
We need to
just that
score
for me.
again, actually.
Yeah, they've literally been quiet since their early couple of chances they had.
It was a well taken goal. I've got
Yeah,
to
it was.
admit.
It was good first touch. Got the pace on him.
And
Put the keeper down.
Frank was right about Jorginho's lack of pace here. I might have to challenge him to a 30-yard race as well.
You might win that one. So we've gone from 15 to 30 yards.
Who did this guy run
Collins. He's the goal scorer, isn't
into? Yeah, but who did he run into?
Can't make out who that is.
Oh, he's up now anyway.
Jorginho?
Yeah.
He's still recovering after that run he made there.
Yeah, he's knackered.
Not his finest moment. But then, to be fair, why leave the slowest player on the pitch, or certainly in Arsenal's team, as your last?
I guess that's kind of where it goes to Miles, because it was Miles out of position as well. Obviously, he ran down that left-hand side. Another super chat here from AFC Max. Have you guys seen the Amazon All or Nothing City documentary where Pep and Arteta are talking about Sterling and him being frustrated about scoring?
No.
It was an interesting documentary,
That was
to be
nice from Calafiori there, you know.
Shoot!
Yeah, go on. Saka, bang. Too much. I thought he got that in.
No, you got that split second, man. You got to shoot, ain't you?
Yeah, no, he has
Once
to
you
let that
take
go.
that extra touch,
Yeah.
you give the defenders an opportunity to reclaim their shape. That's when he should have
inside,
shot there.
look, there.
Once you delay.
But he does like that cut back on the outside and go near post. It's worked for him in the past, but I think in that scenario, he's got to let the shot off.
The rain's still coming down quite heavily. And who else is who's down now? Is that?
That's Lewis Skelly. Hopefully that's nothing too serious. Just cannot escape injuries at the moment.
What even happened?
I don't know.
It wasn't this.
Definitely wasn't there.
You're right, you know. The more I look at this, I think you're right, you know, Frank. It wasn't so much the great pace of Collins.
No.
It was more.
It's just a great lack of pace from Jorginho.
Yeah. The more I see it, the more I'm inclined to agree with you. Like, he makes Collins look like Usain Bolt in that moment. But really and truly, the man was struggling from the minute the ball was played up the pitch. But this is disappointing. Looks like Miles Skelly's coming off, or is he?
I think he's just going to be taking him over to the sideline for a little while. I don't think he'll come off immediately. Look, he's walking. And in terms of defence, what options have we got on the bench? I don't think we've got any fullbacks.
We've got a few.
Yeah, we've got a few, but I don't think we've got any fullbacks unless he wants to put either Calafiori or Kivior out to the left-hand side and bring on a Heaven who didn't look particularly great in the pre-season, or a Maldini Kachuri. I've not seen much of him, so I'll be interested to see what he's got.
Or what he might do is
maybe a Saliba.
Yeah,
maybe. But is there any point at this stage worth the risk?
No. You don't do that.
Do you know what? I keep getting like flashbacks to the time we played him in the Lisbon game. Was it Lisbon in the Europa League, and he got injured, and that's pretty much derailed our season. Do not play him unless we have to. Absolutely. Come on. Oh, that's not great. That's not great.
Bit sloppy there by Josh, but we won it back.
Well,
Go on.
bit heavy.
Go on, cross it.
Run onto it. Too much? Too much.
Do you think you were trying to be a bit too intricate there?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Box? The Bolton manager will be saying to his team, look, we're drawing this half 1-1. Come on, we can still do it.
Just a little bit frustrating that we haven't been able to keep a clean sheet.
Yeah, for the 16-year-old, it would have been nice.
Mm.
Oh, that's nice.
You could have did a little homework thesis. The night I kept a clean sheet.
Against Bolton at home. Come on.
Nothing he could really do with the goal anyway, to be honest.
No, I don't think there is.
It's a one-on-one.
It was a well-taken goal. If I'm being hypercritical, I would say he possibly went to the floor a bit too quick. But, hey, like Frank says, he'll learn from that, I'm sure.
Of course. Interesting super chat here from 40 side. Calafiori carries the ball better than some of our forward players. Do we think he could play a similar role to what Stones does for City, just by pushing up into the midfield?
Yeah, he looks
when he says he
attributes
carries
for
it better than our forward players, who does he mean? Cause
he's not been said anyone in particular.
Yeah, I'd like to know who he's talking about, because I've not seen that, to be honest. He's had a good game.
Yeah. I don't think he's even necessarily just talking about this game. I think he done really well in the City game, for example.
Go on, Steve,
carrying the ball forward. Another super chat here from Suj. Big up my guy Turkish, the Frank and Laurie. Big up,
Big
Suj.
up yourself, man. Big up. Thanks for the super chat.
Didn't
Miles Skelly
Calafiori
gone
say
down
something
again.
about
He'll be coming off. He's gone
about
down again.
Stones
Look.
when he came in? Like, he likened himself to Stones. Don't remember when he signed for us.
I think you might be right. I remember the
he
interview
said
that you're talking about.
that
Yeah.
my
I'll
most
just
similar
interrupt
player
you
is
briefly,
Yeah.
guys, to say that we've got 2 substitutes coming on.
Gabriel.
And Havertz.
Really?
don't know why he's doing that.
I
man.
don't know. I don't know why. That's for Rice. I get taking Rice off.
You know why that could be? I think Havertz, he's not scored since the Brighton game, has he? Maybe he's thinking if I bring him on.
Yeah,
give him a goal.
I understand Rice coming on, but I don't think there's any reason to risk Gabriel in this situation.
I think they're going to rejig the back line.
Yeah, they will do.
Gabriel will play his usual.
I'm assuming that's for Lewis Skelly,
Yeah. Calafiori will go.
left back.
Havertz, I think it's to try and get him a goal. But who's
Yeah.
coming off though? Will it be Jesus or Sterling? Let's see. I would imagine either one Wayne's not going to want to come off. Man.
Wait for Havertz. No,
Yeah.
no, I
No,
just
Rice.
done. That was Rice, 41. It was
Oh,
Rice,
sorry,
yeah.
right, okay.
So does that mean Havertz into the midfield? I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's Miles
Yeah.
Skelly that's coming off. And
Yeah, it is. Well played, Miles. To be fair, that's a bit unfortunate with the injury,
Yeah,
but I
it
think
is,
he had a
yeah.
pretty decent start today.
Yeah, I'll agree. Looked like he tried to play through the injury as well, but
Which I like, but sometimes it's just not
So
worth
will Havertz
making it worse.
go into midfield?
I'd
or
imagine
will he
so.
go up top?
I'd imagine he
And
goes.
Jesus drop back into midfield. How does that work?
Well, Jesus is still up there.
yeah, Havertz will be in midfield.
Yeah.
Two changes I didn't expect him to make though.
Oh!
Whoa.
Bit of a lack of concentration from our 16-year-old keeper there. He played it straight to the Bolton player.
Yeah, he got it wrong. He got it wrong. He got it wrong. I respect
Yeah,
him
it's
for
a bit of an
trying.
unforced error there, and he didn't.
Oh, that's your.
He got it very wrong.
Careful.
Because it wasn't like he was under pressure, was it? Really?
No, zero pressure at all.
That could easily have ended up in the back of the net. He's got a...
Yeah, he's got away with one there. Super chat here from Henry TI. Thoughts on our new dark arts tag?
Like I said earlier, I don't have a problem with what we've been doing. Needs must, innit? I mean, previously we've been accused of being naive and a bit wet behind the ears.
Yeah.
Now we're showing a more sterner, robust version of ourselves. Everyone's complaining about it. I don't get it.
People love to complain, man, especially about us.
I've got no problem. I mean, what do people really expect us to do, especially against City? I mean, if you got reservations about the Atalanta performance, I can more understand it. But then even then, man, you're going away to one of the better sides in Serie A. They won the Europa League last season. You know what I mean? They're in pretty good form this season. You can't just go there and play expansive football and lose.
Yeah.
It was our first Champions League game of the season. This Jesus looking interesting.
That's good.
That was
It's
a
a good
nice
little
little
run,
run.
man.
Yeah, direct.
Go on. Jorginho on the edge.
Sterling.
Oh,
That's a nice.
good.
Saka,
Go
can
on.
he cross it?
Go on,
Cross it!
release the ball.
Oh.
Too
long.
much again. Go
on.
Oh, hang on.
Oh,
Sterling!
Sterling scored.
Yes. There we go.
There you go,
We
mate.
get the goal and the assist. We'll take that.
Although he was a bit fortunate, there, isn't it?
Oh, very
A
fortunate.
bit.
The keeper screwed up.
Hey,
But
a goal's a
take it.
goal.
Yeah, he's
Goal's
off
a
the
goal.
mark. He's off the mark. That's yeah. We'll take
There we
that.
go.
Sterling crosses, does the cross. You know he's been baptised recently, isn't he? So that he's probably thanking. Probably got a direct line to Jesus now. So yeah, thanks.
Maybe he's
Look, we thought he'd left it too long, but he gets a bit fortunate there.
Very
Ah,
fortunate.
very fortunate.
Very fortunate. But we'll take it.
I mean,
But credit to Sterling for being in the right
Awareness.
place.
Yeah, absolutely. Awareness, reaction.
Because look at the run that Sterling makes there. You see that?
Yep.
Finds a little bit of space, waits, and there he is. And that is such a difficult finish. You've got to give him credit for that.
No, of course, absolutely. 4-1.
Still expect more as well. 25 to go.
Yeah.
What are we saying, 6?
At this rate,
they
it could well
should be
be.
looking to enjoy, man. They should be looking to enjoy. Another goal for Sterling. Why not? Who else did we say we got on the bench? Martinelli.
So we've still got
Don't
Martinelli,
really need to do that.
Aiden Heaven, Saliba, Maldini Kachuri, Thomas Partey, and Ismail Kabia.
Cabia's the one that,
Yeah.
yeah, if anyone.
I reckon so. I think it would be worth getting Kabia on the pitch.
It's a good thing, right? I mean, I know it's only Bolton, I know it's the Carabao Cup, but to say that you've scored on your first full start for Arsenal
Twice.
at the Emirates, then nice one.
What,
Sterling,
Sterling?
I'm talking
Oh,
about, yeah.
okay, fair enough, yeah.
He would have taken that before the game,
Of
wouldn't
course,
he?
absolutely.
Let's be honest. So this is always going to be the type of game that would be good to get his Arsenal career up and
Yeah,
running.
of
You know, I
course,
think
yeah.
he's done that so far anyway.
Go on, Ethan. I'd absolutely love to see him get
Oh,
a hat-trick
this
after his
guy-
performance today.
Yeah.
In full flow, he looks really good. Calafiori. Oh, he
Calafiori.
tries his luck.
Oh,
Yeah.
unlucky.
Wasn't
Yeah, unlucky. It wasn't close, but he tried it.
Why not?
Weaker foot, tried to bend it.
He's not lacking for confidence,
Yeah,
this
look
kid,
at
is
that
he?
nice little turn.
Isn't it?
It wasn't bad, huh?
He's not lacking for
Nah,
confidence.
he believes in his own sauce,
I
man.
think he'll be a crowd favourite.
Can see him though, very good on the ball. Nice, neat touches.
Yeah, yeah.
Confident, weaker foot as well there.
I always like players that shoot, man.
A bit of space here.
Collins, the goal scorer. That's a good cross in.
Oh,
That was a good
That
cross
was a
in.
massive chance.
Yeah,
it was.
He looks a half decent player, this guy, Collins. Oh, that was McAtee. No, he got the Collins was played it in. McAtee was the one who tried to get his foot on it.
Triple sub. These are a few of their first teamers though, innit?
I'd imagine so. They rotated quite heavily for this
Yeah.
game, so I'd imagine if it's going to be anyone, it's going to be first teamers.
Raheem Sterling. Oh, he's
Oh,
offside.
Offside.
See, he doesn't need to do that, you know. He's quick enough to play off the shoulder of the last defender. Yeah.
Of course he is.
So he shouldn't be getting caught out like that, to be honest. When you're that quick as he is, you don't need, innit?
No,
you
I
can,
agree.
You can afford to just hang off the defender's
Yeah.
shoulder and just wait.
I mean, you'd know, wouldn't you? You Speedy Gonzalez over there.
Depends who I'm playing against. If it's something like Turkish, I can afford to give him a couple of yards, and I can still.
Well, over 15.
Oh boy.
Super chat here from Pavanjit. When Rodri collapsed on the floor and stayed there for 2 minutes to get Havertz sent off when he just ran into him, does that not count as dark arts also?
There was a lot of dark arts
Yeah,
going
there was.
on.
It wasn't
that.
just Arsenal.
Yeah. That's why I was quite surprised to see the amount of stick we were getting because, I mean, right from the off in that game, the very first minute.
That's
you
what he's
saw-
referring to, yeah.
So, come on now.
Of course. Super
But I
chat.
think what it is, people are so used to this so-called soft Arsenal that they're having trouble coming to terms with a team that can mix it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, that's poor by Jorginho. All of a sudden now we were the bullied and now we're bullying other people.
Of course, yeah.
They can't take it. Here's Sterling.
Oh, if he just gets a touch on that, I reckon he can take it past him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boot's come off there, innit?
Defender's gone.
Or is it boot, or is it just...
No, he's hammy, I think.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Shannon Hollis with the super chat. Tinfoil hat prediction. Saka will break Omri and De Bruyne's assist record in one season. This season. He's already on 5, isn't he? 4 or 5?
We've got another one tonight.
Oh, he's got one in each game, innit? So is it
Yeah.
5?
Yeah, 5. Yeah, 5 assists confirmed.
The numbers that he posts,
Maybe,
man, are
actually.
incredible.
He could
We've got
do.
a couple of Arsenal subs now.
See, I don't...
Martinelli's coming on.
I remember Ozil had 15 in
And
December.
then
though.
Giroud didn't score again, did he?
And Sanchez. People like to just blame
That was
Giroud,
brutal.
but Sanchez had a
Thank
lot of
God.
misses as well. but I
That
don't
was
know how he can't.
outrageous. I remember that.
You have what?
You were
15
calling
in
for this
December,
guy to come
19.
on. He's
Yeah.
on now. Cabby.
Maldini Kachuri.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Well, if the first name's anything to go by,
He's a defender though. Who did he come on for?
I don't know. It doesn't show us the
I
graphic.
thought
yet.
he would have came on for Lewis Skelly. He's the only other.
Yeah, this is what I'm
He's a
saying.
centre-back,
Yeah,
no?
yeah, he's a centre back. He's a centre back.
Martinelli.
So who's Martinelli coming on for? Is that on the left? I'm assuming it must be Sterling.
Do you think if you're named Maldini, you've got to be a centre back? Like,
You have to, innit? Yeah, you have to.
by force. Like you just.
Yeah, Sakharov.
Sakharov.
Okay, so I'm assuming here Sterling potentially goes over to the right. Martinelli sticks on the left.
Yeah. But Martinelli has been on the right a couple
He
of times.
has played
as
him
well,
a few times
so-
on the right. Yeah, that's a fair point.
Surprised Cabia didn't come on though.
I probably would have opted for Cabia, but I think Laurie said it earlier about Martinelli still needs that goal.
He does.
Yeah, so maybe that's the reason behind it. He's got 20 minutes to get a goal behind him. Let's see if we can boost
Listen,
his
we
confidence.
got Leicester on Saturday,
Yeah.
and obviously we need to win that game. And there's a few players that, you could say that Martinelli
Mhm.
has done a little better in the weekend, but he does need a little run. You know what I mean?
No, of course.
So
yeah,
I think
absolutely.
it makes sense to bring him on actually. Oh, and look, we're in.
What's happened here? Havertz straight away.
Looked a bit casual from
Is
Havertz.
Jesus still on?
Yeah.
It's just Calafiori that comes off. So how does that work then? The only thing I can think, based off of who's still on the pitch, if Calafiori's come off,
Yeah,
Kivior?
Gabriel,
Kivior left back?
Kivio's
Yeah.
back, yeah.
thought so.
Kivior with a long.
That's a
throw.
strong throw.
Yeah. Oh, unlucky. Jesus needs a goal as well, man.
Yeah, he does.
Just he's struggling.
There's a few of them that need a goal.
Yeah, Martinelli as well. Yeah.
Yes, and Havertz.
Havertz.
He's not scored since a Brighton game.
Yeah, but he creates space, innit?
I can smell the sarcasm from over it.
Heavy dose of sarcasm. In there.
Nah, man, come on, man. Look, man, listen, man. Nice here, man. I value space a lot now. Trust me.
The best thing about that is that you said that with a straight face, man. You delivered that cold. I rate that, man. I
You were
rate that.
confused for a second.
I was. I was thinking, what? And then I realised. I thought, oh, okay.
Funnily enough, Eddie probably would have scored a hat-trick tonight. If Eddie was still here, he would have.
I
would
thought
have
he would be the
bagged
first one
another
to mention it, but you brought it up.
hat-trick. Right now, he'd be running away like this for his third goal. and Laurie would be turning to me, see?
I told you.
He wouldn't score
I
again.
told you.
For another
Hey, but
7
listen,
months.
man. Eddie's he's up and running. Big up Reece Nelson, by the way. He's doing well at Fulham, man. So is Smith Rowe.
Yeah.
Yeah, they both.
Good to see that their man are making an impact in their new clubs. But to be fair though, Eddie, right, he's not scored in every time I've seen him play for Palace. He's looked sharp though.
He has. No, I'll give it. Yeah.
every time.
Yeah.
He's watched all of Palace's games, ironically.
How
enough.
many is every time? This sounds
He's
like
had
another
3 games
15
for
yards.
them, or is it 4? But every
Don't
time
let
I've
you don't
seen
know.
him,
3 or 4.
Don't let you don't know.
every time I've seen him, he's played all right. So big up Eddie.
Fair enough. Here's an interesting question. It's another super chat here from 40 Side. Random one for the panel, but favourite footballers of all time? Personally, Zidane for me.
Yeah, Zidane's my favourite.
Laurie?
Henri, man. Henri's got to be up there. Ian Wright. There's so many, man. I could.
But is that just because it's Arsenal or just...
No, those are just names that come to mind straight away. I mean, obviously Zidane is up there.
Yeah.
R9, Dino.
Yeah.
I mean, I got
Messi.
I got to go
mean,
for... I have to go for
there's a certain
Messi,
guy
yeah.
called Lionel Messi
Yeah,
that
Messi. That's
deserves
gold
to
I've
go.
got to go for
saying that.
Messi.
Goes without saying.
Oh, that's a lovely ball.
Go on, Kai. I reckon we can nick at least one more.
Oh,
Of course we can, man. We can get a couple more.
yeah, I was going to say that. Should be looking at 2 more, eh? I mean, what do you think to Bolton? I mean,
What can you do? We were playing against a team 2 divisions up. You're not expected to do anything, really.
no, but what do you think of them? You know, on first view.
I mean-
there won't be a second view. So not JJ Okocha Bolton no more, man.
Yeah, them days are gone, man. And
Go on,
Joker,
Gabby.
if
Go on,
you-
That was a
Gabby.
ball from
That's
Martinelli,
lovely
you know.
ball control by Gabby there. That's what can he do with it?
He broke away well.
Oh,
there.
that's lovely.
Hang on. Ooh.
Unlucky.
Poor touch.
Yeah, Bolton are tiring, man.
Yeah. They're being worn down, aren't they? You can just see it. There's definitely another goal or two in this game for Arsenal if they. Oh, that's
Especially with a
lovely.
ball like
by
that.
Jorginho.
Sterling.
Oh, I
what
think he
a
should have
ball.
played that back to Havertz,
He
man.
tried to.
I
he
think
just
so. I
scuffed
think
it.
he's tried to. That's a great ball, though.
Yeah, Jorginho.
Did they play together at Chelsea, or was that was it just slightly before Sterling signed for
No, they
Chelsea?
played together. I think 6 months now.
Yeah, it must have.
He's been with us 18 months, George. You know. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sterling was there 2 years. So first 6 months, they must have Potter.
Mm.
Not Potter. Tuchel.
Yeah, it would have been.
75 minutes gone.
So
Arsenal
Sterling should
4-1
have done
up.
better there, to be honest.
Yeah, he should have.
That should be.
He should have done better. Absolutely. Absolutely, he should have done. And Havertz was waiting there as well. That was the goal that Havertz wanted.
Go, Georgie.
Sterling again. Jorginho, will he have a shot? Looks up for
He
that.
should have.
He's loving them dinks into the box.
He's
good
getting excited now. Isn't he?
That's his game, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jorginho,
No, of
yeah.
course. Yeah.
Chasing wingers back is not his game. This is his game.
Yeah,
where
definitely.
he can get on the ball and make things happen. It's a big lad there, man. He looks like Kolasinac.
Maldini.
He don't look 18, does he?
What, 18?
I think Maldini Kachuri's 18.
Wow.
Yeah, he is young. Yeah,
He's a unit for 18, man. Jeez.
Albanian.
18, yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good corner. Out by the keeper.
Touch.
Good touch by Jorginho there.
Couldn't stay up there.
Gabby. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice.
Well
That's
done,
it.
Gabby.
Done that with ease.
He's full straight over. Go on, Sterling.
Sterling, shoot!
Go on.
Shoot!
Let it go. Sterling.
Oh!
Oh, Havertz.
Yes!
There we go.
Kai Havertz gets one.
He's
They're
got his
all over
Sterling's
that.
got the assist.
They're all over.
Yeah.
Sterling with the assist. Havertz with the goal.
Can't call that an assist, man.
Would that count?
but he will
Was
get
there a
it.
deflection in
Wasn't it
there?
a save?
I think it might have been.
Regardless, Jesus really
Fair play.
Set that up,
He
yeah.
was the assist there.
Is that what you was looking for from Jesus?
Not enough, though. I mean, it was nice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
I mean,
yeah.
after 77 minutes,
Yeah.
you're just giving me that. I mean,
Yeah, true.
You're struggling, mate.
This was lovely by Jesus, yeah.
That was nice.
Yeah,
Oh.
and it just gets away. That's it, yeah.
With ease as
Boot
well.
comes off.
I
Constant-
expect to see Jesus in his first 6 months for us 7 times a game. You're seeing something like that.
No, of course,
Innit?
absolutely.
7 times a game.
Yeah, that's not an assist.
Ah, okay.
I don't even know if that's a Havertz goal.
Yeah, it looks like it's an own goal.
It's gone down as Havertz so far. Oh, that's beautiful.
It looks like
from
it's
that
come
angle.
off the guy's knee.
Yeah.
And he even had time to look back on the defender as well.
I don't know if that's a Havertz goal. It's still, as it stands, it's gone down as a Havertz goal, but
He
I'm
did look like he got it.
not too sure about that.
No, he doesn't even look like he got it.
Yeah, they've given it to Havertz.
Nice of them.
That's what I was saying. I think he was brought on to try and get a goal.
Yeah.
Because he's not scored in a few weeks. So it's a nice little goal for him to get coming on.
We want at least one more. Come on.
If they go for it, I think they'll get it as well.
Yeah, why not?
Of course, man. There's still 12 minutes to go.
They've made another substitution.
I'm assuming not much extra time to come here.
Nah, man. Put them out their misery. 90 minutes, man.
Just blow the whistle.
It's going to be a long way back up the M1 and M6, pouring down with rain. The Bolton fans going back.
It's a nightmare journey, innit?
Yeah.
Super
you can
chat.
bet your life it's all these roadworks
Of
on the
course,
M6
yeah.
as well, you know what I mean?
Super chat here from Joe Wright. Spellbinding by Jesus. I think he was talking about the little skill there before the goal.
He's popped up on the other wing now. He's all over the place tonight. is nice. And
Very nice.
man of the match candidates, guys.
Nanieri, man.
Yeah, I think you have to go Ranieri. 2 goals.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh!
Yeah, Nanieri, I'd say.
But considering the goal and the assist as well, you probably have to put Sterling in the mix, I'd say. But if you had to pick...
Man. Sterling's
Really?
goal was a tap-in. He got lucky.
Yeah,
with
but
it.
a goal's a goal.
Nah, yeah. But,
They all count.
yeah, but it doesn't mean man of the match, though. A goal's a goal, but...
Yeah. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Sterling off. Ismail Kabir on to make his... I don't know if that's his pro debut or not. He's not come on as a sub before, has he?
I've not seen him before.
Let's see what he's got to offer in these last 10.
Sterling getting a nice round of applause from the fans as
Yeah.
it comes off. You'll be satisfied with his work today.
I think he made a good account for himself in his
Yeah.
first start.
Yeah,
I get
he
it's
was
only
lively.
Bolton, but, you know, goal and assist. Can't complain.
I think the object of the exercise was to get him some football, hopefully get him a goal.
Yep.
And he got all that.
Did exactly that.
Got an assist. Did he get an assist?
Yeah, he got the assist
Yeah.
for... What goal was it? Was it
Second
even
goal?
second? Yeah, it
Yeah.
was.
So yeah, good night's work. Puts him in contention to start, I would imagine, against Leicester. He probably won't, but you know, I'm sure he will feature at some stage against Leicester. So. The draw, of course, is coming up later tonight for the next round of the Carabao Cup.
Shannon Hollis with the super chat believes that Sterling should be man of the match. And Pavanjit with another super chat. The Bolton keeper's got to be an Arsenal fan.
Now, this is interesting.
Ah,
Go on.
lucky.
That was Jesus. So now he's playing up top.
Yep.
Look at that rain, man. Just get me scared to go outside.
Come on, boys. One more. One more.
Well, I think it's fair to say we'll get at least one good chance.
Yeah, I reckon so.
It could be now.
Like
Gabriel.
now, that's a foul, no? No? Probably not.
Come on, Gabriel. You should be going past that guy.
Come on, man. Don't foul him.
Don't let him out. Yeah, he's given the foul.
Don't you think so?
What's that?
Martinelli, in his right form, is supposed to be going past that fullback, man.
Of course.
Yeah, of course, 100%. Premier League proven against a League One defender. You need to. You
Yeah,
probably
he
should.
be. And it's not like he's not quick. Just
No, of course. Yeah, yeah. He's
you know
one
what? I think sometimes some of these players, they overthink things too much. You just want to see the man just kick the ball and just
no,
run,
of course. Yeah,
and
yeah,
run
yeah,
it down.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Completely agree.
Not rocket science. Just trust yourself, innit?
Yeah.
Just say, right, I'm going to show this guy. Boom. Pouring down with rain.
That's bad, isn't it?
Look, some of the fans are heading out.
Oh, I've got to get a bus
They're
home.
like, well, man.
Is it?
I've got to get a bus home.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
God, I'm not looking forward to that. Hood
You know,
straight
like when
up.
you go to the Emirates, if you leave at the same time as everybody else, you're going to get stuck in that.
Oh,
wait
of
for the
course,
tube.
yeah. No.
And it's pouring down in rain. You're thinking, nah, man, I
That's
love
the
Arsenal. Man,
Benefit of living locally.
Yeah, I'm not going to get caught in that. Just looking slightly ahead to the Leicester game, in terms of this is the starting 11, do you think it will differ much from the weekend? Is there anyone that played tonight you think is in contention to start?
I mean,
Nanieri could start.
yeah.
Do you think he can start?
Yeah, because it's Leicester at home. Like you
Yeah.
expect us to.
All right, Jesus
If
looking
you put
interested
him in
there.
the
He's
number
got
10.
runners.
Go on.
You got runners?
See Kivior.
Keep play him in.
Go on.
He
Touch.
should have played Martinelli in. Because
What's
Kivior
he
was
gonna do?
always going to do
Good,
that.
good, good, good.
Oh, that was
That's
great.
good. Oh, he can't get it out of his feet.
That was a ball from Martin.
Yeah.
Don't you think that was a wrong option to play Kivior in?
Yeah,
Should have
out
played-
of everyone, you give it
Yeah,
to
you
Kivior.
give it to
Yeah,
Martinelli.
yeah.
Because you know that Kivior's just going to look to play a pass
Well,
back.
he has played it to Kivior, and that's exactly what he did. He played the ball to Kivior and. played
No,
it
that's
back
what I'm
to-
saying.
yeah.
He should have played Martinelli in.
No,
rather
yeah,
than
of course,
Kivior.
yeah.
If you look to your left and you see two men running in, you're gonna think
You're gonna go
who's
for
more
the
likely to score?
attacker. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd start Nwaneri. Same team, Nwaneri and
Instead of who?
Trossard, number 10.
Oh, interesting.
I think he's earned a chance tonight.
Well, Trossard, is he? Yeah, because
Suspended for the
No,
Sending
he's
off,
suspended
yeah,
for
but
this
he's
game.
suspended. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
the
yeah,
suspension
he'll be
game.
back
It's
for
domestic
Leicester.
competition, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he'll be back for Leicester.
No, he got sent off.
This is the
Yeah, no, but this is the game.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
right,
this
right,
is the
right,
game.
right.
Yeah,
domestic. Yeah,
it'll be different if it was like Champions
Yeah,
League.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I hear you.
Here's a random stat. In his club career, Raheem Sterling has started a game alongside players born 30 years apart. Jamie Carragher in 2012-13, born January 1978, and Jack Porter tonight, born July 2008, before he has turned 30 himself.
That's like a pub quiz.
That's a
question,
quick,
isn't it?
absolutely. 2008 though, that's insane.
Yeah, it is.
That's insane.
Oh, that's a lovely ball by Martinelli. Through to Jesus.
brushed off.
They dispossess him.
Kieran Ambrose with the super chat here. Interesting question. Next transfer window, you think go all out for a striker?
Yep.
Well, we said that. At this
Can we go
transfer
all out
window
for a
and we
striker
didn't.
in January though?
I don't think
No.
we will.
I don't think
I
January.
don't think we will. I don't think we'll be signing a striker.
Doesn't mean don't get someone.
Oh, no.
Oh, good ball, good ball.
Great ball.
No one there.
Ah.
No one there.
Martinelli, you didn't look up. Because if you did, you would have seen that there was no one there.
Yeah, he should have looked up, man. It was a good ball across, but
Mm.
Liverpool are winning 2-1. Jota's got 2 there.
I almost forgot about
Who scored
it.
West Ham's goal?
On goal, Kwanzaa.
That's tough.
Actually, Liverpool might have scored again, if I'm not mistaken.
Long ride back to
Definitely
London
2-1.
for them as well. Shout out to Nicky from West Ham Fan TV. I'm
Yes,
sure he's
Salah's
there.
made it 3-1.
It's not going too well for West Ham at the moment, is it?
It's really not. And they had one of the better transfer windows as well, so it's come as
Yeah.
quite a surprise.
Who?
It's not going well for
Yeah,
West
but
Ham.
what kind of manager choice is that, man?
Yeah, Lopetegui wasn't.
You
It was
sack- you
wasn't the
sack Moyes
guy.
and bring him in there. What kind of nonsense?
Nah, it wasn't. It wasn't the move. I think he proved himself in the Premier League at Wolves. It wasn't great.
But he does have quite a lofty reputation now, doesn't he?
Yeah, but why?
been at some
That's
big
the question.
clubs.
Yes.
Spain, Madrid. Yeah.
He got sacked from Spain before the tournament, right?
Yeah, because I think
was
because he accepted the
negotiating
Madrid
with
job. Yeah.
And he got sacked by them 3 months in.
But I would imagine you don't get like selected for the job of Spain if you're not a good manager.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. But they do.
But sometimes certain clubs it just doesn't work. You know what I mean? Maybe he's trying to get those players to play football that they're not comfortable playing.
Super chat here from Leakage. Does Trossard's suspension count for this game? Yes, it does. This will be the game that he's suspended for because it's domestic competition, so he will be available for the Leicester game.
So what you're saying, Turkish, you would keep Ranieri in and say to Trossard, sit this one out, yeah?
Yeah, come off the bench.
That is plausible, you know.
Why not?
That is plausible. What do you think?
Absolutely. Look, I think he's essentially earned his opportunity to start. Don't get me wrong, if Erdegaard's available, then it's not even a question. But Erdegaard isn't available, unfortunately.
He won't be available
we need
for
an
some
attacking
time.
option in there. Yeah, he won't be available for some time. So, you know, pressure creates diamonds at
Martinelli.
the end of the day. So I think it's worth giving Ranieri a
Kiwior.
shot. Ooh.
That's wild, man. That's rubbish. That's poor. He's a Polish international, man. Expect a bit more. But anyway, it is what it is. Yeah, I'm kind of liking that suggestion. Seems a little while now since we saw Trossard do that no celebration thing, innit? And everyone was saying, oh, he must start. Look, he's proved himself.
Well, I was
Now
one of
here
those
we are.
people.
Now here we are
yeah.
a few weeks later.
I was one of those
and
people. and
Turkish is saying that he should lose out to Ranieri.
Unfortunately, he just doesn't have the same impact when starting off a game. And
I know.
I was one of the people that was calling for him to be starting. But you know, since he's been starting, we haven't really seen it from him.
Yeah.
It's a strange one.
That's fair. Yeah.
Oh, good turn. Oh, he's done well there.
Yes. Into the last minute of normal time. I'd expect there'll be a few minutes added on, if only just for the substitutions.
A couple minutes, maybe.
3. There's been quite a lot of substitutions in this game, actually.
Good challenge, Kai.
7!
What? Oh, hang on. They went from 7 to 4.
Oh.
I mean, I'm surprised. I'm quite surprised to even see 4 people.
Yeah, so am I.
No, there has been a lot of substitutions.
No,
a few
of
players
course.
have gone. What's his name? Went down injured for a
I
while.
thought they went for 7.
Ranieri was down.
Yeah,
for
of course,
A minute
yeah.
or two, isn't he? Here's Martin.
Go on, Gabby.
Again.
Go on, Gabby.
Look up now. Look up.
That's not good enough.
For goodness sake, Gabby, man, do something else, man. The guy just like you're just taking it so wide, nearly at the. You've just
No, but you know what was so frustrating about that, and this just kind of typifies the season he's had. So he goes past the defender with relative ease. He creates time to look up and find the player, and he just kicks it straight to him. And then, okay, we get a corner out of it. But like Turkey said, man, come on, bro.
Yeah, he's got to be doing better.
You've got to be doing better than that, man. But anyway, he's taking the corner. Hopefully we can get
Right, at least beat the first man from the corner. At least.
It's not a bad... Not so sure. Was it?
It's a goal kick.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, here we go. I mean, that's a goal kick. That's a poor corner.
It was a poor corner, actually.
That's a poor corner.
I was hoping that something
Gabby,
might
mate.
come of it.
Gabby.
But we got to be honest, man. Does he start on
who?
Saturday? Martinelli.
I think that's
I think he probably had his best game of the season against City.
Yeah, but that was all defensive work.
Yeah.
On Saturday, he's going to be asked to. Because, you see, this is the difference. This is what a lot of people were not factoring in. When we played City, especially after the sending off, it was only always going to be one way of playing. Right? So, Gabriel Martinelli, yes, he did a lot of defensive work. But when we play Leicester on Saturday, there will be a role reversal in terms of how we approach that game. We will be the ones, I would imagine, I would bet money on it, that we will be the ones looking to come forward. Leicester will be the ones playing the containment game. We will have a majority of the ball. And the likes of Martinelli will be asked to break down Leicester's defence. He will be part of the attack that will have to break down those 2 banks of 4. Do you think he's shining enough tonight that he can do that?
He deserves the chance again, I guess.
Yeah.
Because like I said, Trossard didn't take his chance.
But do you
Sterling hasn't, in my opinion, done enough tonight to warrant the start. So
that's a
for me,
good
Martinelli, because of the City game and the work he put in, you're right. You want different output from the Leicester game. You don't want to come out of the Leicester game saying, again, Martinelli, he worked hard. You want to come out of the Leicester game saying Martinelli's off the mark for the season.
Yeah. But do you not think there's perhaps more of a conversation to be had about who starts on that left-hand side now that Sterling is off the mark and Gabriel Martinelli's kind of still struggling?
You could do, but I think after you've played Man City and Martinelli's one of your better players, regardless of if it is off the ball, which is something I even said earlier, it's not something I want to be hearing often, but it's Man City.
Yeah.
I don't think a goal, which is on a plate for you, luckily, against Bolton, and a good assist, is enough.
Yeah, I get you.
Like if I was Martinelli and I see Sterling starting against Leicester, I'm thinking, hold on, against Man City, I worked my socks off. For the greater goods and the second half and so on, and give me my time against Leicester to try and get my goal. At 60 on the clock, you ain't got a goal. Come off, mate. Sterling,
I get you.
Get a goal and start the next game. Competition, man. They should be fighting each other for the starting spot.
Heading into the last minute of this game, and Bolton have a corner. 5-1 to Arsenal. Pretty rudimentary win, I guess. I'll just focus now on this.
They'll take this and blow up.
Yeah, that's a decent corner, actually. Keeper
Well done,
comes to
keeper.
take it. Well, right.
There we go. Just blow the whistle, ref.
That's a little Raya
Get it
drop
done.
on the ground. A nice little moment for him.
That's it.
We've finished the game.
There we go.
The game, the ball in his hands.
Into the hat for the 4th round.
Take that home, son. Let's just give it to him. Forget a hat trick.
So just to reiterate, Arsenal 5, Bolton 1. Yeah, I mean, it was rudimentary, really, wasn't it?
Light work, man. But it's
was
good.
light work.
It was light work with a heavily rotated side. No one can argue that. Essentially, our B team. and we
Not even
made-
a beating.
Yeah, I mean, even you could even go to see.
Man of the match?
Ethan,
Ranieri, man, 2 goals,
Yeah, I would say so.
100%.
and then littered with good touches throughout, and
Good goal by
wanting
Declan
the
Rice to
ball.
kick things off.
Yep.
That's after 16 minutes.
I think that does good for his confidence as well,
Trust
because
me.
he
Yeah.
hasn't had the best of starts to the season,
He hasn't.
Declan Rice either, and there's been a lot of people on his back. So to get that goal, admittedly, again, only against Bolton, but you know, a goal's a goal.
A goal is a
It
goal
does
is
it
a
for the
goal.
confidence. That would the same thing for Havertz.
Same thing for Raheem Sterling.
Absolutely,
Yeah, so
it's a confidence booster of a game. Absolutely.
yeah, when you get 2 goals and an assist and your team wins 5-1, you've got to be pretty much man of the match, really. ain't you?
Yeah.
Nice to see one of the attacking players get man of the match for a change.
Yeah. There you go.
Instead of it being goalkeepers. and
It's only because
defenders
Raya
and
wasn't
stuff.
available that he's not put himself in the hat for that. We'll take it.
Nice moment for the young goalkeeper there. Okay, he did concede a goal. Some would argue that he could have done better.
Mm-hmm.
But listen, what a night for him. Like I said, the man should be at home doing his homework. He's playing in front of 50,000
And the funny thing
fans
is,
at
like,
the Emirates.
he's only turned 16 this year.
Wow.
That's what's crazier. Like, to be, you know, making your professional debut at such a young age.
No, what
it's-
did you say? 76. Well, no, it was
16
Robbie
years
that said
old,
it.
70 or
76.
6
That's
days.
2 months ago then.
There you go.
Really?
Like-
Or 2.5.
Yeah,
It's mad.
it's impressive. It really is. Congratulations to him.
And that
Congratulations.
catch at the end was quite good.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't have much to do.
Yeah.
The goal, okay, got put down, but that catch at the end, good. The ball was in a good area. And then
Yeah, he ended up with the ball in his hand at the game. Bolton were never going to win today. So 5-1 was about right, really, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was a good goal they scored, though. I can't knock it.
Was it, though?
Yeah, it was. Like,
Well, yeah, it was a
well.
well-taken goal. It was a
Just
well-taken goal.
They took it well, but the space was crazy.
I mean, he yammed up Jorginho.
I think you could yam up Jorginho, to be fair.
Over 15 yards.
Look at that. Complete domination from Arsenal. 77, well, let's round it up. 77% possession. What was that? 20 odd
21
shots?
21
shots. 8 on target. Light work.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
We continue, we move.
As I said, the draw takes place later on this evening. It'll be interesting to see who Arsenal get. As long as you get a home draw, man, I'm confident against anyone,
Absolutely.
including Man City. I don't really want Man City in the next round. To be honest. If we get a team like that, you want to be getting them later on in the competition. But I think as long as we get a home draw, I'm confident against anyone. And I want to do well in this competition. I mean, you're in the competitions to win them, man.
You're in it to win it.
Not
Absolutely.
just to take part. And Arsenal, we said at the top of the show, we need a trophy this season. We need something to show for our hard work. The fans deserve a day out at Wembley, wherever it is. You know what I mean? We need that. So, yeah. So just to wrap up, guys, pleased Turkish with the performance?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
5-1. Next round. Let's see who we get. That's it.
Who do you want in the next round?
I don't really care, if I'm honest.
Home draw, though, yeah.
A home fixture, yeah. Home fixture would be nice. Or an away one at a side we haven't ever played before. I don't mind them little stadiums where it's only like 15k or something that I can get in. Yeah.
Yeah. Frank?
I'm happy. I've got absolutely nothing to complain about. I've seen my team score 5 goals tonight. I've seen, hopefully the start of something special in Ethan Winieri tonight. You don't get special players. You don't get a Fabregas without a chance. You don't get a Jack Wilshere without a chance. I'm going to use this one for your sake. You don't get an Eddie without a chance. So hopefully this was the chance that Winieri needed to, really push himself into that first team and get his first team opportunity in the Premier League.
Yeah, he did look good tonight. Yeah, he was definitely man of the match. We've just seen him here score one of his 2 goals. He looked sharp all game.
He
you
did.
know what I mean? That's the thing. He didn't drop off, like some young players, you'll see them and they'll have a really good 30 minutes.
Yeah,
and
of
then,
course, yeah.
You don't see them for a bit.
He didn't stop
Yeah.
from minute 1 to minute 90.
Yeah, but I'm with you, man. Overall, a good night for Arsenal. Fans got their money worth, 5 goals. And, we move on.
We do.
Just want to say in closing, thanks to everybody that supported the stream tonight. Appreciate it. Don't forget to keep it locked and loaded on AFTV, your one-stop shop for all Arsenal content. We will be back at the weekend with another watch-along. The game against Leicester starts at 3. We'll be on air early. Obviously, we'll have our starting 11 show a couple of hours before the game, and then the kick-off at 3 o'clock. We'll be on it, man. Thank you very much. Thanks to my guests, Frank, and to Turkish.
Love.
Thanks, everybody, for watching. We are out. See you soon.